been. I'm about to take you on a ride.
Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed.
The California State Prison, Corcoran, California. This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded. You have a prepaid call. You will not be charged for this call. To accept this call, say or dial 5 now.
Brother.
Thank you for using Global Tel Link.
Brother.
Hello? What's up, Doggy?
Hey, brother.
What are you doing?
I'm doing the podcast right now. I just started it, and then you called me. You're on the podcast. Say hello.
Yeah. Hey, hello. Yeah. All right.
Don't worry, I won't air it. I'm just capturing this moment, and we'll talk about that later.
Okay.
Um.
Okay.
So, yeah, brother.
Come on, brother.
Well, how you doing, man? How's college? How's school?
It's good. I graduate on Tuesday from ONCP. It's been 15 months of hard work, man, and I'm wrapping it up on Tuesday. Got a couple visitors coming down, and that'll be it until we take the test. But I've completed all the education portion and the ISUDT practicum. So it's a big celebration of a big accomplishment on Tuesday, man.
Man, I'm so proud of you, Matthew. I love you, brother. Good job.
Thank you, brother.
Man, I am.
Thank you, bud.
I'm super proud of you. Yeah, I'm just doing this podcast out here. I think I mentioned it to you, but welcome to Grass Valley.
Yeah.
It's a sober recovery, self-help, historical, local podcast, community podcast, and whatnot. And like I said, if you're okay with it, I could always air it when you could always call and be on it. I just pressed play on it, and then you started to call. I was just about to do an episode, and I said, you know what? Keep it running. We'll see how he feels about it.
Wow.
So yeah, as of right now, you're on air.
That's crazy. That's cool, man. I guess good timing.
Yeah, you're okay with that?
Yeah. Yeah.
So how's everything?
I was just surprised.
Yeah, no, we could always, even later on, we could just plan one and do it a little. But this was like not planned. This is just like God working in mysterious ways. Like I said, I have to take this chip and go and do all that, and I have editing. But anyhow, I don't have to air it, but I'm recording it now, and like I said, I've been very vulnerable on my podcast about my own life to try to help others, and every little bit that we don't think about, it does help others. So just the fact that you just brought up you're graduating Tuesday while you're sitting in a state prison. That's amazing with what you're doing with the time, what you're doing with your time in there. It's beautiful, and I'm very proud of you.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
It is. It's rewarding, and it's exciting. Set myself up for success, when I walk out of here. And I'm also able to help people, throughout the time that I am here. So,
man,
it's a really good thing.
Good for you, bro. I'm so proud of you.
Yeah.
How's
I'm
that?
Back in college again right now, doing Latin, and I should wrap up my little associate's degree in summer.
Associate's degree?
If everything goes well.
Wow.
Yeah.
How many degrees?
I have an associate's in business, an associate's in sociology, and in fall I'll get one in psychology.
Holy shit,
and then
bro.
once I complete my intern hours for my drug and drug and alcohol counseling certification. I will apply for a bachelor's program through CDCR, either Fresno State, Sac State, or UC Irvine. And hopefully I get into one of those, and when I parole, I'll have the bachelor's degree too.
Man, I have goosebumps right now, bro.
Yeah, I'm just really focused on my education right now. That's what's keeping me, keeping my head right and keeping me focused. Is just putting all my energy into those things,
Yeah.
Positive forward progress.
Man,
So,
I mean, this is big. This is real big, bro. How long till you come home?
2030, I should be able to make it out the end of 2030.
Okay.
Somewhere between, August and December.
So about
2030.
about
Kind
four,
of up in the air, but.
about 4 more years.
Yeah, 4 and some change, 4.5, 4 and 2/3, something like that. Less than 5 years for sure. Every day it's a day closer,
Well, I just want to say, man, you're a success story. Coming out with degree after degree after degree. That's impressive.
Yeah. I've had a lot of time to do a lot of work on myself too, aside from just the education, which I really enjoy, but even just a couple years ago I wasn't on such a positive path in here, so this is it's really been a good opportunity for me here, even though I don't like this prison. There's been some good things that happen here.
I'll say, man, there's nothing good about getting in trouble and going to prison, but at the same time, with what you're doing with your time, that is impressive. And yeah, bro, I mean, just keeping it real, bro. Like, you've always been talented and smart. You're so smart, bro. And I'm just I guess we could be grateful for the life that we still have ahead of us and what to do with it,
Absolutely.
And I'm so proud of you, brother.
Yeah, I had good, we celebrated my little birthday yesterday.
Your birthday?
Real,
Yeah. Happy birthday.
nice time.
Happy birthday, bro.
Until the Niners got spanked last night, it was a real good day.
Can we not talk about that, Matt Dog? Can we talk about something else, bro? That sucked so bad. That sucked so bad. Hey, but they did great all year, man.
Maybe the baddest Niners pennant, dude. I got the thickest Niners necklace that you've ever seen in your life.
Oh, what? I can't wait to see it.
I drew up the pattern. And all that, and then my boy did it in beads and stitched it onto a leather backing and shit. Made this badass necklace. It's wild, dude. So sick.
That's so cool. Yeah, the talent that they have in there, man. My one of my cellies made a leather Niner wallet for my dad that when I was in prison, and I came home and gave that to my dad, and it's like top notch, something better. It's better than anything you could buy on the outs.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Yep, handmade, handcrafted. Yeah. Got a lot of artwork from in prison. But hey, so what else is going on, man? How's everything else going? You spreading it up or what?
Yeah, we eat pretty good. There's a lot of things going on right now with the completion of this program, and we were supposed to have found out where we were already going and found out we were supposed to have taken the test as well, and now they're kind of slow rolling us. Yeah, we have our graduation ceremony on Tuesday, but we still haven't taken the test, and we still don't know where we're going, and the people in charge are kind of, they lack some of the skills that they're teaching us to conduct ourselves with, right? So communication and the leadership skills, so there's some frustration going on right now, but I'm just trying to focus on the positive, right?
Good for you.
Graduating. I'm going to see see my people on Tuesday. I'm going to eat some good food. And just not let this negative stuff control my mind, right?
Yeah, brother, I agree 100%. And I'm so proud of you. Like, you got to keep your head up strong and push through and push forward.
Yeah.
And there's no other way, because if we don't keep going through that dark tunnel, eventually you'll see light, but we'll never see the light of day if we don't go through these dark times and get through it. And just to know that while you're,
Going out there.
February 2nd is my sentencing, and we'll see then. I'm a little scared and worried, and but like I said, man, I'm just in the meantime being positive, doing good things, staying sober, doing this podcast. We just had Neil Daly on yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Blast from the past.
yeah. And everybody says hello.
And your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
So everyone says hello, and then I got Laura Ramirez said she'll come do one. We're actually looking right now for a lady.
Wow.
We're looking for a lady co-host for our podcast, to come balance things out, a little yin and yang, a little lady and gentleman action. So
Great.
fair for the ladies and
Yeah.
listeners, a woman's perspective on things.
Yeah. Awesome, man.
So, court's kind of stressing me out, but I'm too blessed to be stressed, man. That's the recipe. And I'll be looking for a serious job. I am looking for a serious job, but everything's going to come together, bro. And man, time flies, man. And I hope it just flies for you and you come home soon. And, so excited. I'm so excited to see you blossom when you get out, and I'm so proud of you man, how many degrees is that?
By fall of this year, I'll have 3 for sure.
3 degrees, man. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, Matt.
That's all I'm going for as far as my associates, and I'm going to try to get a bachelor's in social and behavioral science or sociology. They don't offer one in psychology through CDCR, so it's either going to be sociology or social and behavioral science.
Yeah. Man, that is impressive, bro.
Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it.
So, do me a favor and keep us posted. Keep tuned in with us, bro. I've been waiting for your call. I missed it one day. But I'm really,
Yeah, no worries.
I'm like rooting for you, bro. And, it's just like keeping you in my prayers.
I appreciate you, buddy. It's good to hear you in high spirits, man.
Yeah, I struggle. It's a roller coaster ride, man. Life is up and down.
Yeah.
My dog Patty just got the neighbor dog pregnant and found a little girlfriend, and he's been breaking out, causing me problems. So we'll have some interesting puppies up the hill here soon.
That's great, bro.
So I mean,
Well,
yeah, just keep me posted with school and everything in life, and keep calling me, man.
yeah, as soon as I I don't call all the time. I don't really have news,
Yeah, well, you know what? That's
I hear something.
I like to hear from you anyways,
Yeah, of course, dog. I feel like a broken record sometimes,
Well, me too, but
Nothing really changes here.
well, yes and no. We learn something new every day, but we all got to stick together, and we're stronger together. So, call me anytime, bro. If I don't answer it, obviously I was busy, because if I see you calling, I'm gonna answer it.
That's right. I'm proud of you, Doggy.
Hey, thank you, bro. I'm proud of you. We got to keep up the good work, my friend.
All right. Yep. Sure.
I love you, bro.
All right, my boy. I love you too.
You have 60 seconds remaining.
Hey, look at that timing. Well, hey,
I'll
call me again maybe this evening if you can.
All right.
Are you
I can do that. We got night day room.
are you guys allowed to listen to podcasts in prison?
There are some on the tablet, but
Well, it's a self-help one.
there
It's
are
labeled
some on
as
the tablet, but
self-help, so check it out.
It's only
Welcome to grassvalley.com.
I don't know that. Yeah, we don't have that selection. There's like certain ones that are available through GTL.
Okay. Well, I love you, man. Before it cuts out on us, I love you, man.
All right.
God bless
Sure,
you.
Cody.
God bless you, Matt.
All right. All right. You too, buddy.
All right. Love you, brother.
All right, buddy. Love you. Later.
Wow, ladies and gentlemen. 3 going on 4 degrees while he's in prison. You know, I have a guest coming to do an episode today, but I just had to capture that. Let's see here. I got some things that I'm going to be announcing. Matter of fact, I'll just get it out of the way. Nathaniel and I are looking for a lady co-host to add to the podcast. So if anybody's interested, and of course, you know, someone that's polite, good speaker, positive. This is a sober podcast, so it's got to be the right lady, not just any lady. If anybody knows anyone that fits the description or is interested, don't have to know them personally. We could get to know each other. We really would like to have a woman's perspective on. We would like to have a good balance for the listeners, you know. We made that decision. Now we're just looking for one. So reaching out for a lady co-host for the Welcome to Grass Valley podcast. If anybody is interested, please reach out to me or Nathaniel. And so, ladies and gentlemen, we've got a couple guests actually coming today. I really wanted to wait to start this, but my buddy Matt was calling, and I wanted to answer that. Been meaning to do that. We'll keep checking in with him and seeing how his school's going. While he's in prison, he is taking the time to get an education and come out with degrees, and he's already in there helping people. And when he comes out, by the time he's out, he will have a job. How impressive is that? That's amazing. Let's see. How about doing good things with our time? Thinking positive in the situation we're in. Not dwelling on the past or dwelling on the situation, but focusing on the things around you that you are grateful for. Counting your blessings. Doing what you can do. If there's all these things blocking you, doing the things that you can do. Making lists and staying focused on the list and being able to scratch things off your list, writing things down, keeping track of things, your ideas, your goals, even just if you're going to the grocery store and you go look in the fridge, you go, hey, I'm out of this, and this. I need to get this and that. And then you write that stuff down, and then you don't go to the store spending more than you needed to, and you stick to your list, and you're budgeting, you're staying on course with life. Notes help. To-do lists help. Planner books help. Calendar books help. Scheduling, budgeting. Get yourself some pens and some notebooks and stay focused on your life. That's a good way to do it, ladies and gentlemen. If you didn't know now, you know. It's real simple. And again, it's very rewarding being able to scratch something off the list. Look at my brother Matt getting degree after degree and graduating. And God, that's got to feel good. I went to school with him. I was in juvenile hall with him. You know, we were cellies as kids. Oh, here we go. Here's my guest, late. Yeah, sir. You're late. Did you go to church?
All the time, baby.
What'd you say?
I said, no, I'm on time all the time, baby.
What's up, baby? You coming?
Yeah, I tried calling you and right to voicemail, and then I sent you a text. I don't know if you got it, but yeah, I got out of church. I had to go check on Hunter and do let my dog out, that kind of bullshit. But yeah, I'm leaving Penn Valley right now, so I figure I'd be there like 1.
Sounds good, brother. I'm gonna pause this episode I started. I just had a phone call from my brother, another brother, Matt, that's in prison, and it was he's getting he's got 3 degrees, and we'll have a 4th. Anyhow, yeah, I got some cool topics to talk about for our listeners. So get your ass up here, boy.
Yeah, I'll see you right around 1.
All right, brother. See you soon.
Later, fam.
Bye. All right, ladies. We will pause this for now and wait for our guest. But what a beautiful thing to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. We got 2 Matts today. 1 locked down and 1 free, but both on the path to success. Both sober, both doing well. Shouts out to the Matts. All right. We'll talk to you in about any second now. We're going to make a half an hour go like this. And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Grass Valley Podcast. And we have a returning guest. What's up, Matt Dog?
Hey, how we doing? It's a beautiful Sunday.
It's a beautiful Sunday.
NFL playoffs are on.
Yeah, what a shame with my 49ers.
Oh, my
They
God.
played hard. They worked. They did good all year with all their injured players,
yeah.
man.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah. I mean, I can't even say my team's in playoffs, so.
Straighten that mic out maybe just a little. There you go.
Oh, there we go. Yeah,
There
yeah.
you go.
Hey!
I did something I'd never done. I stopped.
Hey, Nathaniel.
Hey,
Whoa, who are you?
Hey, you're here.
Where you
Co-host is
been?
back.
What's up,
What's
Nathaniel?
up, ladies and gentlemen? Nice to be back.
Yeah, how you feeling?
I'm good. I'm really good actually compared to what I was like a week ago.
Yeah.
So
Hell yeah.
feeling
Yeah.
better.
You went kayaking the other day. How was that?
Yesterday I went. It was so cool. I went kayaking with my uncle Clark, and we went to Lower Scott's Flat, which I had never
Oh
been
yeah,
to.
that's a good fishing hole.
Dude, it was so cool. He has horrible luck there with fishing, but maybe you would have better luck.
Well, it's
there was a bunch of
actually-
people. There's like
they-
5 people there fishing.
There's a little trick to fishing there, man. They're smart fish.
Isn't Lower Scott's Flat? Isn't that kind of like a little hidden?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've never
kinda,
been
sorta.
there. I've always been to the big one that like NID runs or
Dude,
whatever.
weirdly, like 10 years ago, I had a very, very vivid dream that I was there kayaking, and I'd never been there. So it was
That's
kind of
cool.
cool to actually go there yesterday, and
Yeah.
because my mom has gone kayaking there maybe 4 or 5 times with her friends, and she's always told me, "You got to go down there. You got to go down there." And I was like, "Oh, it's all the way on the other side of the lake."
Yeah, so Matt, you go up 20.
Yep.
You take a right down. Oh, what road is it? Anyways, you're going down towards like the camping side of Scott's.
You take Scott's
Yeah.
Flat Road.
Yeah.
Yeah, right there before 5 Mile House, right?
And then you take
Yeah.
a right down the
Scotts Flat Dam.
Yeah, the Scotts Flat Dam.
Okay.
And then you go all the way down. It turns into dirt, but it's not that bad.
you
Like
pull
I wouldn't
right
take
up.
like a Civic down there, but you probably get it down.
It's basically just weeds and blackberry bushes and bushes. You got to hike and walk around it.
Hell yeah.
And now there's a couple houses down there, but it's super nice. And there's probably only room for 4 or 5 cars.
Yeah.
And sorry if you're listening to this and you live down there, but I don't,
Yeah, we're
I
not
don't think
trying
it's
to
not
blow-
going to get blown
We're not
up.
trying to blow the spot up, and you
Yeah.
can't really because you're not really allowed to be cramming it or
Oh yeah, you
Hell
can't
yeah.
you can't have a motorboat on there, and you're actually not allowed to swim because it's part of our drinking supply.
Oh, I've been to lakes like that. Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Which is weird. You're allowed to swim in Scotts Flat, which is also, but there's so much more water, I guess.
Yeah.
That it
Well, welcome back,
launches.
Nathaniel.
Yeah. Thanks,
Hell yeah.
man.
And Matt, dog.
Yeah,
welcome
it's
back.
glad to be back. Coming to you live and direct.
How
weather's
was it?
beautiful
How was
outside.
church today? Yeah, it's beautiful weather out there.
Yes, it is nice weather. Yeah, I went to church for the first time. I tried to make it there last Sunday, but I just got inside my head and I didn't go, and so I made it a point, like,
Nice.
you're getting your ass to church today, boy. And so went down there. I went just to Smartsville. You know, I'm down there in Smartsville, so I went to Smartsville Community Church. Super nice pastors.
Now, are you in Smartsville or are you technically in
Well, I'm Mooney Flat.
Timbuktu?
Oh, that's where I grew up, but I'm on
Okay.
I'm on Mooney Flat. So like, if you're going to Inglebright, that's the Inglebright's
Okay.
road. So I'm on Mooney Flat. So
Just
I'm just
any chance I get to say Timbuktu.
Timbuktu, dude.
You know, growing up as a kid, I always heard of Timbuktu. I didn't know it was a place around here.
Yep.
That's
Well,
a
no,
trip.
it's named after a place in Africa.
Okay,
is,
so
totally.
okay, well then that's what I.
So I don't know the whole story, but yeah, there was
Just a black dude who lived
there was
there.
the black dude that lived there, and so he named it Timbuktu. Like if you're Timbuktu over in Africa, it's spelled a little different, but over here it's
spelled different.
And it's just
Yes.
like, you know, people aren't very creative. So, like, there's a Portland on the, you know, there's Portland, Seattle, and there's Portland, Maine. And there's like,
Yeah.
there's so many of the same names. There's a million Springfields.
Oh yeah. So yeah, I mean, but yeah, so I went down to the it's a small church, it's super cool feeling. Did a little karaoke. No, I'm just kidding. It's funny because they're like, I'm not in. I haven't been to church in years, and even when I went as a kid, it wasn't like a all the time thing. So I'm not. I don't know all the ins and outs and P's and Q's and stuff. And then I was talking to one of the pastors. I was like, these people are probably regulars. So I'm like, and they're all in their seats. And I don't know if there's more people coming. I was like, is there assigned seating? Just kind of as a joke. And he's all, yeah, you up front in the center. So he, and you know
What you get for asking.
yeah. And I didn't go to the front row, but I went to the second row. Everyone else was behind me. So it was kind of a, and it was super cool. They went through and like they were talking about a prayer group, and right there, they kind of went around and there was different people going through different things and family members, health issues, blah blah blah. So they all kind of tell a woman, I don't know exactly, she kind of opened the thing, but she wasn't the pastor, and so you kind of give them that, and then right after everyone's done, they did the prayer group right there. So we all sat there and prayed for the 4 or 5 people that were going through it, or their family or whatnot. And I thought that was pretty cool. And then
Nice.
the pastor comes up and, does his thing. And, I was kind of worried about being like poked and prodded, like I was kind of saying before we got on here. And they were super welcoming, and then, they wanted to know my name, am I from around here, but they didn't really, I thought that,
Didn't poke you.
They didn't really poke me, prod me or anything. So I really, I enjoyed that they were like, okay, I want to know your name.
Yeah.
I've been in their situation when I would volunteer sometimes at my church when I lived in San Francisco. And I think they're probably trying to hold back their excitement, because it's exciting when a new person comes, because in this day and age, it's really hard to get people to come to church.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
And it's just like the more the merrier, And
Yeah.
they're like, yeah, a new person. That's so awesome. We're spreading the word. And
Yeah, well, they say when 2 or more come together in the name of the Lord, that's church. So
Yeah.
you could have church at home with your
your
family.
bird.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
And coming from Smartsville, I'm a small town dude, and there's like, maybe 15 adults and then little, 5 kids, probably under the age of 5. They're little kids. So yeah, just a great feeling. Do not come to my church because I don't want you guys to make it too big. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. No. It was
this
awesome.
is my church
Yeah,
right
yeah.
here with you guys today. This is my church.
So, so
Exactly.
totally, I got some good stuff, some good lessons, I guess you could say, out of it. But I
Good.
won't,
Better than sitting at home, right?
yeah, and I won't,
You're a little bright. And I could see it in your eyes,
Oh,
man. You
dude.
came out
Yeah.
here. You're all bright and cheery.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Thought you had a haircut, but you didn't.
Yeah, you're right. No, I just usually have a hat. I actually comb my hair, blah, blah, blah. And then, I think as we discussed last time, I'm kind of recently single, been in, first baby mama for 7-8 years. I forget exactly.
I didn't know you had a first baby mama.
Yeah.
I thought all the kids you had were with
Steph? No,
yeah.
no. I got first baby mama, Brittany. Non-shout out. No, I'm just kidding. No, no, I'm just kidding. No, we're totally good. But but yeah. So
That's been rough or better or
no. Oh, so yeah, it's getting better. I started going to gym again this week.
nice.
So a little physical abuse on myself. And
Well, that's good. I was telling Nathaniel, like, we don't need chemicals, drugs, or alcohol.
No.
What we need sunlight, exercise, good
Yeah.
rest, good food, good clean water.
exactly. Yeah. So
Good people.
Good people. Yep,
Good
yep,
music.
Yep. Good. Yes.
Good everything.
Good everything.
Focus
yeah.
on the good.
So yeah, I mean, you know, for those of you who don't know me, I'm kind of a little overweight, and like, you know,
Nah, not
you're
that
not
bad.
bad.
I mean, but
You're a grizzly bear.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I could just feel it. And it's crazy because I've only been gym for 3 days, just getting that mobility. And like I'm walking 1.5 miles to 3 miles a day because I get out of the gym. I'm right over there by Training Zone, and then I walk the Wolf Creek Trail.
Nice.
Because I was on the treadmill, and then I was like, dude, there's a trail, dude.
Yeah,
Let's
get some
out.
fresh air and see some birds.
Yeah, so I go out, I go and
That's
I
a
do.
cool trail.
Yeah, it's very cool. And the creek's right there, and so you're just listening. You know, it's like, dude, this is way
If you
better than
ever
treadmill.
are in the waiting room at Les Schwab, just go
Do
on
it.
that trail, please, instead.
Yeah. And so, dude, just 3 days of going and being active and like walking, my legs and my knees, because I had my ACL, you know, it ripped, so it has all that shit's all fresh. And it was getting tight, you know, like I'd look at stairs and I'd be going down them. I'm like feeling like an old man. I'm only 35.
Yeah.
3 days of fucking going to the gym, dude. I was walking the trail again for the third day, and I'm like, my knees don't hurt. My fucking mobility's
Yes.
back.
Yeah.
And it's only going to get better. So
And
I'm
drink
just like,
lots of water.
hella water. Yep.
And sunlight is
I
very
think-
important for your vitamin D for your bones.
Yep. And then fucking tomorrow, 2 weeks sober. So just not having.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's this button at?
Yeah. So I think last
Sober.
time. Yeah. So I think last time I was on here, I might have been a day ahead of myself. I think I might have only been 5 days sober, but anyway.
You're like, I was drunk.
Yeah, I was drunk when I was so yeah, just not having all that poison, and you know, anyone that knows me, you know, I don't stop at drinking, so just not having all that, you know, shit in my system, dude. I'm starting to feel good.
I can tell, man.
Coming
You're-
alive, dude.
Your energy's cheering me up.
Yeah,
It takes a
you know,
little bit.
I feel the little glow, you know. So between sober, church, and just getting my life going again, dude. Business is fucking picking up, dude.
Nice.
And so
The weather too.
yeah, the weather, dude. Life is getting, you know.
It's awesome, man.
Good.
We're-
Good
yeah.
report, dude.
Hell yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
liking it.
That's my weekly check-in.
All right.
Some songs that got me through the week since you guys brought up music.
Yeah.
I
brought
love,
up music,
I love country, and I love women singing. Well, I love women in general. I'm not taking. I know I'm single. I'm not taking any applications at the time.
You shouldn't.
Yeah. But anyways,
Build up the
dude,
perfect beast for your next.
The Ella Langley, Choosing Texas. I know, dude. I like that song. Token.
What song?
Ella Langley, Choosing Texas.
Okay.
Token and Tech Nine, they got Peter. I love that song.
Okay.
And then Shannon Blake, Back Into Alignment. She's a little more hippie-ish.
Back
but
into
nice.
alignment.
Back into
Yeah,
alignment.
I'm all
dude.
up on that topic right now.
yeah.
I don't
so-
know any of those artists, but that sounds cool.
Yeah. Those three got me through the week, dude.
right.
When I think of country women that I like, I don't know if it's country, more bluegrass, I guess, like Brandy Carlisle.
Okay. I don't know if I've heard her, but
should
yeah.
listen
You know,
to
it's
her.
funny you guys are bringing up country. I've been on a country hype myself. I've been listening to nonstop Ryan Bingham. And
Oh.
he's got just endless albums, man. And I have lots of my own favorite songs saved in my phone, like favorites.
Yeah.
But Ryan Bingham, Where My Wild Things Are, that song right there, I had that on repeat this morning.
Yeah.
I'll have to check it out.
I'll check it out.
It's a great
Yeah.
song. Ryan Bingham, Where My Wild Things Are. That's like my life song right there.
Nice.
Out here in the woods under the stars.
Yeah.
Do you
Where
get
my wild things
You don't
are.
get demonetized for just mentioning.
No,
a
no,
song,
you don't
do
have. You can't get demonetized for mentioning people or shouts out to or what your
I didn't think
favorite.
so.
But if you play their songs,
That's when-
Oh.
I almost played one of Ryan Bingham's songs on the podcast,
Yeah.
and I'm glad I didn't because I
And
know
I think there's a certain way to do it that's probably annoying, where you can like
you have to
ask-
reach out and
Reach
get
out to 'em.
permission. You have to
Yeah.
get permission, and then you once you do, you're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I learned
But
that.
then you also, I think, still can't make money on YouTube at least.
No, you can't make money off of their stuff unless you're collaborating with them and they give you permission on that too. You know, all that stuff. You got to look into all that now.
Well, now that I've
Hey,
said-
I heard Matthew McConaughey just came out.
I love Matthew McConaughey.
He's protecting himself from AI. He's going to bat
Oh.
with the courts or something to block them from doing
Using
anything.
his
Using
likeness.
him, his likeness, his face, his anything to do with him.
I would-
with
yeah.
AI, and I thank him because if I was famous or anything, you know, we deal with AI lately.
Yeah.
But oh my God, when it comes to that, I think that he's starting something good for all the actors and famous people. Like
100%, dude.
better get that going and established for everybody, including myself, because nobody is gonna take
Yeah.
AI me.
I mean,
but me.
Yeah. I am not totally up on any politics, and I'm not. So I don't. This is not political at all, but I have been seeing Trump since for the Venezuela thing. I don't pay attention at all. I don't even know what happened. That's not the point of my story. The point of my story is I've seen him just doing crip walks and Trump's doing crip walk and
They have him talking like a gangster.
yeah, talking like a guy. I stole that shit. You know,
AI's really out there being a fucking
so-
pain in the
and
ass.
so
too.
my thing is totally. I think all these actors, anyone that's famous, like either they copyright their name, like that's like college. Dude,
Put these
name,
robots in
image,
check.
This
'Cause also
name,
then-
image, likeness. Like, you know, if you're gonna use my shit, you got to pay me.
Yeah.
You know?
Dude. Not
And
just
there is
that.
that's already law, and they need to figure out a way to enforce it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they shouldn't allow to. Even how much I like to watch some of those Trump things, they shouldn't be allowed to do with anyone who's famous.
It
Well,
is-
I like how
they are
AI
funny, but yes, I agree.
I like how AI will protect me as an artist if somebody else tried to steal my stuff or take my stuff and do something with it. It alerts it and stops
really?
them from doing that. Yeah,
Oh,
so
okay.
there's good and bad, but there's more bad, I think, than good.
Yeah.
It's really interesting. Ben Affleck and Matt Damon were on Joe Rogan a couple of days ago, and they were talking about.
Didn't they just do a new movie?
Yeah, I watched it last
What's
night.
that?
Is it any good? I
What's
think
it
it's
It's
called?
awesome. It's called Rift. Not Rift. Or like
I think it was R.I.P. But or
Rip.
Rip or is it
Yeah,
Rip?
it's
okay.
Rip. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna watch it.
I'm
but-
gonna check that out.
It's awesome. I can say the premise because it's like in the synopsis. It's just like they're cops in Miami during all the cocaine.
Oh, I
heyday.
did see a trailer for that.
Yeah, and they find money in a house, and the rule is you have to count it there, and then also count it when you get back as like a security, so that none of the cops steal any of the money. But then they find out that it's like many more millions of dollars like in that house than they thought was there, and then it just goes into this big story.
Okay, I'm in.
All kinds of stuff.
But anyways, they were on Rogan. You were saying.
Oh,
About
yeah,
AI.
Good job, Matt.
yeah.
Dude, I used to hate that. Okay, I'm going to interrupt you, but I used to
I
hate that
hate
shit
that.
on
When you're
Welcome to-
listening.
Welcome to Smartsville,
Yes.
and someone's telling a story, and then they get cut off, and then I'm like,
Never
I really
goes
wanted to
back to
fucking
it.
hear that guy's story,
Yeah,
and then
totally.
fucking someone. So, anyways,
Yeah, so
You're the new
Matt-
co-host.
yeah. So Matt and Ben,
So
Rogan.
So Ben Affleck is not worried about it, apparently. For one, which I don't know if I agree with or not, but first thing, it's already a law, and then he thinks it's more gonna be like, you know, how that he just doesn't think comedians and like actors are gonna be taken over by AI because
'cause they
people
suck.
don't want it. Anyone you talk to, like us three, like everyone
You have no
agrees with
soul.
us.
You're not funny. You're not
Yeah.
real. You're not human.
So,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's a huge thing, and like it's a problem right now, and there's no regulations around
yeah.
it.
Well, we're gonna get it all under wraps. You'll see.
Yeah, just like anything.
We're gonna build a super AI that beats the little AI's ass
yeah.
super AI.
Well, even
that
like,
we're in charge of.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
you know what's legal basically right now is you can take AI and you can be like, make me a copy of Facebook, like the website. Make me
shit.
my own Facebook in the style of Facebook, and it will make you your own website that looks exactly like Facebook.
Yeah. Well, no.
that's
That's
not-
called cheating and thievery.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
Yeah.
That's what you have to focus on because it is. It's stealing. It's just like the other forms of stealing. When don't get me started.
But then, like a good thing
Everything
is
gets
if you have
taken.
if you have a million different files on your desktop and you want them organized and you want AI to just do that for you, like that's awesome.
yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a bunch of cool things.
I think
that it
good
can
and
do.
bad. Yeah. With anything though.
Yeah, it's like
I
they
get a
were
little
talking
kick-
about electricity, how it's similar to electricity, where like it's gonna bring all these amazing things, but then also it's gonna like invent things where it can kill a bunch
Yeah.
of people.
I get a kick
Yeah.
out of the because I'm creative. Like, you know, when I turned myself into an owl and flew up in the tree. I mean, I get a kick out of
Still my
silly-
favorite one.
silly, stupid little shit like
Yeah,
that.
that's
Yeah,
cool.
that's fucking cool. I mean, everybody else might ask. I was like, make me an owl and have me fly off up into a tree.
That's
and sure
not
enough,
stealing jobs from artists.
No. It's just
Yeah.
I'm just being creative and silly with some stuff for the page, but that's about it.
Yeah.
You know, I don't even like AI how it takes breaks up our podcast and then makes out a thing. I like that because it does a good job, but then sometimes it overdoes it. What was it? I think Neil it overdid it with things, and some of them I just want
And
to
I'm
keep.
gonna figure out how to.
Well,
not even use
listen,
it.
this is my idea. Some of those things I want to keep simple because then, what if the listener just goes and reads that and goes, you know what? That's that big old long paragraph I just read just pretty much told me the podcast. I'm not going to listen to it.
Oh,
Maybe
Yeah.
just a few things like, hey, this is the topic with the guest and whatnot. But man, it gets real detailed, and I like it. It's pretty cool, and it's professional looking, but it's AI and it's not us
It's
writing
also
it
not
out.
a great.
Some of them we
model
write out. No,
behind
me and
it.
Nathan go on there and write them out, correct them, edit them.
nice.
If someone's name's spelled wrong.
Yeah, because it does it by listening to the audio, so it doesn't know how things are spelled, especially names.
Really? Is
basically-
that
it's-
how it works? That
Our little
AI just
synopsis thing.
just
And AI doesn't have a heart or
Yeah.
a soul or anything like that.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
basically, with as far as it goes, is I'll use AI. You take the good from the AI and F off with the bad.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Totally.
Totally using that's a user situation. I'll use AI for whatever's good, but
Yeah, and I'm for various reasons. I think we're going into a horrible Great Depression
oh
in
yeah.
the next year or two.
Well, let's not focus on that. Let's focus.
yeah,
on,
but it'll be great.
well, okay. Well, those are the things
The
that
The Great Depression.
Those are the things that I just like when people now say the 49ers lost, but just as an example, when people go all these stats and all these things and blah, 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 and this is how it's going to go, like you just said, we're going to go into a Great Depression. Now you may be right.
I hope not.
Well, my point is you actually just don't ever know, and a lot of the things that are said, it's not. It could, you don't. And even if they are, if that's what things are like, statistics are headed towards, then let's break the cycle and quit it. Keep it from coming. Let's get a solution before it happens. Like depression. Like no. Like okay, we already had a COVID. We've had all those things.
Yeah.
So why are people not doing a little better at storing up some things in case of a winter or the next epidemic? So like we got to learn from these things in the
I'm
world.
storing up my emotions.
I'm trying to kill mine and become more robot, soldier robot, Dodie. Robo Dodie.
The only thing I would like about a depression or something, I was, when the last one in 08, I was in high school, so I couldn't and I'm not trying to feast on people's, I don't want to get this misconstrued, trying to feast on people's misfortune, but the housing market was fucking cheap in 08 to 10.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm hoping that maybe, not maybe a foreclosure, because like I said, I'm not trying to feast on people's misfortune, but it brought the housing market in general, not just foreclosures, way down. So I am not hoping for a Great Depression, but if it were to happen, to maybe capitalize on that.
Yeah.
We need to.
That's the only thing I'm going to say.
We need to do we need to do a balance on things though, and like when it comes to the law, like legally, like some people's money should not be good in certain places. Like we got 50-50 rich people here, but no, we're gonna have 50-50. Like I guess what I'm trying to say is just
Communism.
well, no,
I'm joking.
Just like basically, like okay, you mentioned the housing market and whatnot.
Yeah.
Like I don't want that to happen because then things get bad for us locals, and then the people with the money can come in and just take our house away from us.
That's true.
And it's cheap for them too. When they could even pay for, they could even still buy our houses for lots of money, but they're gonna come. So for them to be able to come, so it's already like that, bro. But basically, it make it worse for and then they just come steal our shit for pennies. So
Yeah.
and you know what? They're gonna be the ones that get to buy it before you do.
Because of what you're saying right now, in general, Las Vegas and Reno are collapsing as cities right now economically, because part of the reason is a lot of tech workers.
Well, they're
moved
shitholes
there.
anyway, deserts.
Yeah. Hope we don't have any listeners from Reno. Sorry.
Oh no! I mean that they know that too.
Yeah.
I lived in Reno.
I like the high desert non-city. Like
Yeah.
Virginia City.
Susanville.
Susanville's tight.
Stagecoach.
Yeah,
Stagecoach,
dude.
yeah.
All those places are rad.
Yeah, I mean, I was going to buy a house like 2 years ago. I had like maybe it was last year. I don't know. I had back-to-back, like 3 years back-to-back-to-back. Made $100,000. Had $30,000 to put down. My monthly mortgage was still going to be $3,000 a month, dude. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah,
I won't even talk about mine.
Yeah, dude. It's
very
insane,
angry.
dude.
Well, let's talk about how really quick how easy it was for our parents' generation to buy property and buy houses.
My dad went up here, right over there. right into the mountain, bought his property, dug into the hill with a tractor, and built his own house.
Yeah, my parents did that in Humboldt County and up in Puget Sound, Washington.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
And before they got suckered into moving to Ananda.
Well,
Oh shit! Yep.
hopefully, if I don't go bye-bye, I got some good news about my mortgage. And
Hell yeah.
There's a lot of mortgage assistance out there. People, I was trying to tell our neighbor Liz about it because she's just giving up and getting a real estate and this and that. It's like she could get some help. But
Yeah.
I just found out some new stuff from my stupid ex, which I'm actually going to say I'm grateful that she called the mortgage company and did a little question because she's still on we're trying to get her name off of my mortgage.
Uh-huh.
She doesn't want to take my house away from me or nothing like that, which is a good thing. But she looked in it. So I guess there's this thing for like that I might qualify for like a sliding scale for the next 3 years maybe.
Oh, hell yeah.
And if I do, I'm just praying hard to stay free and to keep my home. And if that happens, I mean, keep this positive podcast rolling.
Oh, hell yeah.
Then I want to get involved in like helping our community, like people get homes, keep their homes. You know, my buddy Mike, aka First Degree the DE, he's out there doing that for people right now.
Nice.
Like that made me think just now of that staff crew member on Kill Tony who got to come up on the Netflix special, and he like helps out.
Oh yeah,
people coming out of jail
for the church.
Yeah.
That guy they bring people to the church while they're still in prison, and get them acclimated or whatever. And then when they get out, they walk with them and keep them going.
And in 15 years, they've had a 0%.
He was pretty fucking funny for being a Christian or whatever.
Yeah.
He was hilarious.
Yeah.
Is it the new one? I haven't watched the new one.
So it was on Netflix. Yeah.
Okay.
And it was the New Year's special.
Yeah, okay. I haven't watched it.
It was hilarious.
They got
Nice.
Roseanne Barr and
yeah. I think I seen
Rob Schneider. Harlan Williams.
Harlan Williams comes on out of the crowd with a big old nose and a little like looking like a witch, a little creepy little guy.
Yeah.
Oh, it was hilarious.
Nice.
Cam Patterson came on.
That was good.
Because Cam Patterson he came on to Kill Tony out of the bucket and became famous. And then now he is on Saturday Night Live.
Nice.
And you know, he's a big time now.
Big timing.
But he came back and did the New Year's Eve special
he's gonna
for
be
Kill
the new
Tony.
Keenan.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Nice.
He's hilarious, dude. But I was impressed because you think that he's all woke or not woke, but you know, got rules from Saturday Night Live. Oh, he came out and was ruthless.
Nice.
Clowning them, clowning him, clowning everything. Like
He's like, I never watched Saturday Night Live. That's just for white people.
Yeah. He was talking mad shit.
Nice.
And then my friends and family are hitting me up for money now that I'm on Saturday Night Live, because before I was like making good money doing stand-up, but then they didn't know I was making good money. But once I was on SNL, everyone's hitting me up for money.
Yeah, it's funny.
That's funny.
Okay, I got a couple notes real quick.
Hell yeah.
Matt was mentioning, I didn't want to interrupt him earlier when he was talking, but he was talking about walking. And I'm just fucking excuse my language, I'm so impressed with this peace walk. I've been watching it, this peace walk with the Buddhist monks. And what do you guys think about that? You guys paid attention to any of that?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Okay, so
I saw a very small
go on Instagram
article.
and just, you'll see it. And go ahead and now for the listeners, just go look up the peace walk on Instagram or Facebook. But on Instagram, you can just type that in, and then you'll see thousands of videos. And these guys are walking. I forget where they started walking, but it was a peace walk. And I think that more of that type of stuff is needed. You know,
Probably Minneapolis, I would guess.
Yeah, I think so. I think they made it there, but they walked.
Oh, that's so
Are
cool.
they, you said monks? Or like
Buddhist.
Oh.
Here, I'm just gonna.
Are they like
Yeah,
Tibetan
so they-
monks? Or
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
They're definitely bald.
And they've given speeches too.
Yeah,
they did.
Dude,
Nice.
It's so cool. And it made me think, it's just like, once again, not to get political or anything, but like we should all just, no matter if you're on no side or whatever side you're
Walk for
on, just
peace.
walk for peace. Be about peace. It's simple.
Peace is not a bad thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
And I mean,
yeah, right there.
I mean, with
2,300
this-
mile Fort Worth to where?
Yeah. Oh, okay. Official Walk for Peace. 2,300-mile journey, Fort Worth, Texas to D.C. for peace, unity, and compassion.
Nice.
Monks and Aloka, the dog. You guys got to check out Aloka. He's a famous dog that walks with them. That's Aloka.
Oh, okay. I've seen those dogs before.
Dude.
Well, no, that's one dog. That's Aloka.
Oh, that's not the breed of it. Oh, okay.
No. This is Aloka, his name.
Okay.
That's a loca. He's a peace walking dog with the
Nice.
monks.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
What
And
kind
so
of
you
dog
can,
is that? Those are so cool.
That's why I was saying. Oh, I've seen those kind of dogs. No.
It looks
in
like
honor
it's
of
Tibetan
Aloka,
mountain
the
dog or
peace, he's
something.
called Aloka, the peace dog. A call to compassion. Yeah, so he walks with all of them, and they're walking, and look, they're giving people flowers as they walk, and
Yeah, that's awesome.
stopping and giving them hugs, dude. While all this bullshit's going on in the world, and they're doing that, I want to go walk with them.
We should do our
We all
own.
need to focus on stuff like that, dude,
should-
because it's where you put your focus.
We should do a peace walk from here to Nevada City.
Yeah, that's a decent walk.
Yeah, man. That's the mission. Though they know, the monks know. It's just like,
Yeah.
everyone just chill the fuck out. Peace, bro.
Yeah.
So when they they did make it to where they were going, and they
Nice.
finally they're giving all these speeches. So I'm watching those now. So for a while I was watching the peace walk, but they got there,
Now
and they're doing their speeches, and the things that they're like teachers. They're my teachers. I'm listening to my teachers right now.
Yeah.
You know, those guys are teaching me, and those are the type of teachers that we need.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, love and peace.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, I think no matter what side, if you can't get behind like peace and loving one another and everything, I mean,
and you don't belong.
Exactly. I mean, that's just a basic function as a human, right? You be
How do I say
kind.
that
It's our
better?
natural
Not you don't belong, but
Go
but
on,
like-
get nerd. No.
yeah, but like no, dude, just
Seats taken.
Right? Yeah.
I'm strong believer in my Project Heart's little saying, go do a good deed today and don't get caught. But I gotta bring this up because I don't want to really talk about what happened, but the beauty that came through it. That's the only reason I'm going to share this. But just yesterday, not yesterday, the day before yesterday, I had my daughter at Memorial Park, and I had my buddy meet me there. And I was selling some Grass Valley shirts, trying to sell some hats. I met up with someone to sell a shirt and a hat. Anyways, Ocean's playing on the park. And then a couple of friends that I knew were there. And this guy who I've seen and remember from the past around our town, he walked around a lot. Is there something that keeps dropping on the ground?
Oh, I just put my feet
Or is
down.
my dog...
I don't know.
Hey, go ahead and keep talking for a second, guys.
Yeah. What was I gonna? I was just about to say something. It's a beautiful day. Maybe it was just you guys' feet. I don't know.
Yeah, it might have been my feet.
What was I just talking about, guys?
Seeing a guy you were selling Grass Valley
Oh,
shirt.
okay. So
yeah.
real quick, and this is for the listeners. Listen to the whole thing. But this guy, and you guys, a lot of people in this town might know who he is. I'm not going to say any names, but he does a lot of walking around, and through the years, I don't know if it was drugs or whatever, but he talks to himself a lot. He's pretty crazy. And I mean, kind of crazy in his head, mentally. He wasn't always like that, but I think meth got to him or something like that.
Yep.
Anyways, I haven't seen this guy around forever, walking or anything. He must have been locked up or something. So we're at the park, and he's just got this demonic, crazy weirdo energy, and he walks up and he just totally interrupts one of me and my buddy's conversations in the parking lot, and like just walked up and said something about fighting, or mumbled something fighting, and we're like, huh, wait, what? And my buddy, not so in recovery as me or whatever, was like, what? Fight or whatever? You want to fight? What are you talking about? He's like, something about a psycho, and just walked away from us. And my buddy was like, I was like, no, just ignore him, bro. It's just, dude's crazy or whatever. And, but he turned right around and he threw like a Gatorade bottle down on the ground, like trying to get a rise out of us. And, I felt tested. Like normally I'd say, pick that up, go throw that away. What are you doing here at the park acting like this? But I can't be like that. I can't act like that. And so I'm just swallowing my pride, just watching him. And I walked up to him, I was like, what's up, man? Shook my hand, and he's like, totally a dick about it. Shook my hand, but then like slapped my hand, like not slapped my hand away, but like did like a no knuckles, like put his hand out, like keep the change, said something else rude, blah, 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 blah. Flipped his hat around, did a little tweaker jolt and whatever. And it's like, all right, I tried. And I was all right, man, well, I'm going back over here by my daughter at the park or whatever. And he left me alone, and then he went and started feeding off some other guy. And he's just walking around being a little punk.
Wanted to get beat up.
Yeah. Yes. So listen. So then, the park's over, this and that. We're leaving. I got Ocean in the truck. She likes to, me and Gary are still carrying a conversation. So I give her my phone. She's watching a little show on my phone. And the guy comes up to us again, interrupting me and Gary's conversation, whole nother person. And he just stands by us. And I guess Gary worked with him at the old taco shell down there in Penn Valley. So they had something to talk about. You remember me? And then at this time, he was irritating me. Like I was sizing him up like the Terminator. Like, this is what I would normally do to you, bud. You'd already be flat on your back. But I was like, I saw compassion for him. Mm-hmm. And then we included him in the conversation. Our conversation got cut off, whatever. So we included him, started talking with him. And then it was Taco Bell. And he was just negative and rude and kept saying crazy shit. And he pissed me off. And Gary seen that look in my eye. And I went, time to go. And I said, all right, man, I got to get my daughter home. And I was proud of myself. I just got in the truck. Gary said the same thing. We got in the truck. And he was left there by himself, kind of just feeling awkward, picked his hat up off the ground. And anyways, yesterday... And I did. I left there going, fuck that guy. But had some compassion too.
Yeah.
And so I was really bothered by that because I was a little disappointed in myself. I could have put a little bit more energy into being more nice to him, maybe planting a better seed. But then I only had like a 20-something bucks or whatever to my name yesterday. And Ocean had her lunch for the park and all this stuff. And I was driving by. I was like, I'm hungry and I want to get something. So I pulled into the Marshall's Pasties right there by the Del Oro. And sure enough, there he is. And he's sitting there. And I felt safe because I had my daughter. Some tweakers and weirdos or some people will leave you alone when you're with your wife or your kids or something. They'll be like, oh, dang, like I'm not going to go harass this guy right now. But he did. He seen me, and you could tell, like, once I got out of the truck, he was about to start walking over to me and bother me or say something to me. Got my daughter. He seen me with my energy, like, get out, like, and he went, ooh, and I went, yeah, dog, don't even come. And I got my daughter out, and I start walking, and I'm walking over to the pasty shop. We crossed the road, and he didn't talk to me or nothing. He felt my energy, and I'm like, I'm with my daughter. I'm not in the mood for you, bud. Mm-hmm. And then I just totally changed, and I was sitting there watching him through the window, about to order this pasty, and I look over there, and I was like, wait a minute, because I do a lot of Project Heart, all these things, and I'm just all of a sudden I'm starting to apply these things. Yeah. And I said, fucking, I opened the door. I was like, hey, you want a pasty, bro? And he was like, yeah. And and I got back in the door, but I was more proud of myself for sticking my head back out the door and saying, okay, well, what kind do you want? There's this kind. And he said, no onions, no onions, no onions.
Don't they all have onions in them?
And I'm like, and I looked in there. I was like, hey, don't all your pasties have onions? She's like, except for the ham and cheese one. And I was like, dude, I'm really going out of my way for this little prick, dude. And I'm irritated now. And I'm like, I stepped my head out the door, and I'm like, they got ham and cheese? Yeah, the ham and cheese one or whatever. And I'm like, all right. So I order our pasties, and I'm just kind of watching his behavior, and he's just gone, just all over the place. And then I come out there, and me and Ocean crossed the street. I gave him his pasty, and he acted like he was taking off and walking off down the street or whatever. We got in the truck and left, but I circled around, and he circled around the building and came right back to the spot he was at, sat down and started eating it. And I just felt so good that I hung in there with my anger or my frustration or my judgmental shit, and I fed the guy. My pasty tasted better. I felt better. I had a fucking great day. And I seen him later on, and I know that he had food in it because he was like looking at the pasty place. Yeah. Before I walked in, just like I could read him. He's hungry. Yeah. So we gotta
make you live longer.
Yeah, but we gotta stick together, and like acts of love are so important because hurt people. Pain is that like people been abused and treated like shit, and without acts of love and kindness, dude, we're doomed. So that peace walk, doing shit like that, ladies and gentlemen, is so important. If you can, there's drug addicts and bums asking for money on the side, but go bring them some food.
I have a couple of very similar experiences that I won't go into in San Francisco, but years ago, and I still am reaping the benefits from those small experiences.
And and those people,
Not like it's puffing me up or anything,
Yeah.
but it's just like there's something that was gained from that.
I will tell you, my pasty, if I went and bought myself a pasty and then drove off thinking that, instead of being brave and going, hey, you hungry? You want a pasty?
Yeah.
Like that created a friendship between him and I think he trusts me a little bit better, seeing as I'm a father figure to my daughter.
Yeah.
But I fed him. So now that act of love might just help a conversation. Who knows? Maybe he gets some mental help. Maybe we get him in Project Heart. Maybe he turns around and starts working again. You just never
Maybe
know.
he'll stop being such a dick.
Yeah, give people a chance.
Yeah.
Oh, he's had a rough life. I found out some
for
shit
sure.
about
Yeah,
him.
I bet.
Yeah, I actually know some shit about him, but sad, you know?
Yeah.
No, there's a lot of. It's more common to have a shitty life, I think, than a good life. Mm-hmm. And
I think so. Yeah. In this day and age.
and
Yeah.
I have
for
a
sure.
good life, and I thank God more and more every day for what I have.
Yeah.
Because I didn't do anything to deserve this. It's all luck, in my opinion.
Well, I'm starting to realize that I am starting to see what I do and go, hey, nobody else did that. And other people will tell me that too. And it's like, you're right. I am go getting and trying.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I am trying and doing things.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, you are.
Yeah.
I see it day.
But it's
in
not
and-
luck. It's not all luck, is what I'm
No,
saying.
you're right,
You do
you're
the
right.
same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have tried. I've put a lot of effort into the things that I've achieved, like getting my master's degree and shit like that. That make my life a lot better, and I am proud of myself for the things I've done in my life.
You got to also be brave to your friends and family and tell them the truth, what it is, instead of, like I even told Nathaniel something this morning. I won't even repeat it. You know, the whole sitting around like chickens and ducks thing.
Yeah.
Just like that. Like, you know, I had a woman recently tell me some shit that I did not like to fucking hear. Mm-hmm. But she was brave and said it to me, and it made me realize maybe not everybody's brave enough to say stuff to me.
Yeah.
Or see how I would react. So I'm going to work on that, being more welcoming or open. But she did. She was brave. You've done that to me before. You've not stood up to me, but you said some things that
Just
I
let
saw
you
you
know
shaking it. Yeah, I
just
saw you
let you know-
shaking when you said it. It was like, was uncomfortable for you to be brave enough to say it to me, but I thank you because you're honest.
And I also, I have the experience now, almost being 40 years old, that it's much worse to not say that shit.
yeah. It'll eat at you more.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think I mean, that's things I'm starting to learn. Oh, all that noise might be my feet up
Oh,
and
you're
down
just
off
kicking?
the chair.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I
Or
thought
like off the floor.
I thought
on
something
the chair.
kept dropping on the phone or on the
yeah.
table.
You got those cowboy boots on.
Yeah, I got them heavy boots on. But yeah, I mean, I think that's stuff I'm learning, you know, and I think I've said it. I went to therapy. I haven't been to therapy in a while, but I have gone in the past.
still
and,
have
like,
one?
I currently don't have one, but once all my money's,
It's expensive.
Yeah. Because I've never, I don't know. I guess I could have found one that took my insurance or something, but I just never.
Medi-Cal.
Yeah. Well, at the time I was working, so I had, I don't even know, someone.
Yeah.
Some sort of insurance.
Yeah. I know I had to go to Auburn a lot. So.
Yeah.
Well,
Anyways, just getting things off your chest. It
good.
fucking, dude. Because, I think, like
It's in
a
there.
lot of times, even if nothing changes, getting that weight off your shoulders feels great. Even if
the
nothing,
best, dude.
I have had many conversations with my brother, let him know how I feel, and maybe some, little things changed. But just for someone to know how you feel, and I think it took my brother, he's a little more hot-headed than me, but talking to him for the last couple years, he'd come hot-headed at me, and I just recently, I've always been a talker, and, recently me and him got into it, like, he blew up on me, and he is a smaller brother, and I just literally picked him up, threw him across the room, or the garage, I guess I should say. And I lost my cool, got him in a headlock, blah, blah, blah. Luckily, there's people there to pull him off or pull me off of him. Mm-hmm. But not because of that, but he's like, I think now he's starting to see, like, we have this family home, and he's always been in the home, and I've always been out here kind of fending for myself, and I'm not gonna get it. Everyone's got family drama.
yeah.
Everyone's got family drama. But
Totally.
he's starting to be like, okay, I can see how you feel.
Yeah.
After years of talking to
I know
him.
you say that, and I'm like, oh shit, are my brothers pissed at me?
But it's like, just getting that talking, getting that weight off your chest, off your shoulders, dude. It feels great, even if
it
nothing
does.
changes.
It's
Venting.
healing.
And it's, I think, important to gain the skill and practice the skill of doing it in a non-blamey way.
Yes.
Because people get super defensive. It takes a really strong
Approach.
person to not be like take things personally. That's
Yeah.
why
All
it's
about
one
an
of the
approach. If
4
you approach
agreements.
somebody like a jerk or with a hostile energy, that it's not going to go well for
It's
a
not,
hostile
no.
person.
Just
It-
tell them how you feel and what's important to you and why you want things to change, and don't blame them
And-
for everything.
Yeah.
Or you had a little actual uncomfortable moment with him, had to headlock your brother.
Yeah.
Now he knows you mean business. Hey, I'm serious. Now, I'm not saying go and put your brother in a headlock, ladies and
Yeah,
gentlemen.
no, violence is not the answer all the
but
time.
I am saying sometimes you do have to
Yeah.
stand up, speak it out. And
Yeah.
me and Neil Daly were talking about this yesterday on last episode about, like, you get so scared of approaching somebody about a certain situation, and it's never as bad as you think when you get to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you finally go and have that talk with that person.
Yeah.
9 times out of 10, it's not as bad as you were
Never.
so worried about or
And-
worked up about.
That 1 out of 10 times is usually a toxic relationship between a male and a female, and it can be tough to finally maybe either stand up for yourself or set boundaries, and then
Yeah.
have that person become hostile towards you trying to grow as a
Yeah.
person.
You
And
gotta
that
walk away
usually-
and let those people think.
That has to happen. You have
Yeah.
to walk away
Totally.
from those relationships.
Yeah.
Totally.
And I know with like starting my business, I'm like always overthinking, like, well, what if I fail? What if this happens? What if and it's like if I put 10% of the overthinking of what could go wrong into just 10% into what could go right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's where that was a big thing at church today. I think it really spoke to me about, like, like you're putting all this energy into negativity. Let's just take a little bit of that.
Yes.
Put it into the positivity and watch that shit grow, dude.
Yes, like the whole depression coming. We don't even know of, and I don't even know why or what you meant by that. But just like that, focusing on a peace walk when the majority of the crowd is focusing on a peace walk or good positive things, how is there room for the enemy to win with all this bullshit or a depression? We're not going to be depressed because then we, the people, are actually stronger than the smoke. We're supposed to be the government. The government, we, the people, are supposed to
Those
be the
are the
government.
first 3 words of the Constitution.
Yes.
We the people.
We, the people, can be the people again, ladies and gentlemen, by being together. And like Nathaniel said, not being like, the way you approach it, the way we deal with it. Sitting down at a table and discussing shit without Republican, Democrat hate and all
Yeah.
this side, that side, Bloods and Crips, thugs and just shut.
It's gonna eat
up.
us alive.
Yeah, it's gonna eat you
100%.
alive. It's gonna ruin us all as a whole, and that's what I think. And you know what? I'm not trying to even send out no bad things to China or Russia or nothing like that. But that's what the enemies out there, if they did want to destroy us, is destroy us from within.
Yeah.
Turning us against each other. These fucking cell phones.
Give us TikTok.
TikTok, this doc, Dick Doc.
Yeah.
Shoot, it's a bunch of big
Yeah.
crock.
Yeah. It is.
Yeah, and then it's kind of crazy. Like my brother, his old lady just fucking left him this week. They've had a lot of
Oh
problems.
my God, you guys.
And so, but I'm so excited because, like,
Well, I want to know who are they? What are they leaving you for?
I think
The
we're
bars?
in an age of
the
change.
bars,
The bars?
Bars.
They're leaving you to go
Bars.
play and be
Go
single
play.
and have fun at the bar?
run amok, as we call it.
We'll have fun.
Yeah. And so, but I'm
Don't
so
let the door
yeah,
hit you on your ass on the way out.
But,
Yeah.
but like I was saying, like me and my brother have this beautiful, or it was when our grandparents had it, beautiful. It's like 12 acres. There's a house. Like there's just so much potential, right? My grandparents, they were cattle ranchers. There was just so much love there. They were high school sweethearts.
Is this down towards you?
Yeah, this is the property I live on in
Yeah,
my in my trailer at the moment. But
Nice.
and then my brother's got the house and blah blah blah. But these women, I feel, have they definitely and maybe not all women like this, but they definitely like caused a rift in me and my brother's relationship. And now that they're kind of out of the way, I'm excited for me and my brother to kind of collaborate and make this property, bring my grandparents' love back to it,
Dude,
clean this
yeah.
motherfucker
Totally,
up,
dude.
clean this fucking place up. It's been a dump for a long,
I was just thinking about. Sorry to cut you off.
Oh,
You
no
can keep
worries.
going. But I was thinking about. I wish I had more pictures of my property 5 years ago.
Oh,
because
dude.
I've done so much to that place. It's
Yeah.
only 3 acres.
Yeah.
But I turned it into like a freaking park. It's like
Nice.
it's
Yeah, yeah.
beautiful, and I have almost 9-hole disc golf course that I'm
Hell
working
yeah.
on, and it's just freaking making it more fire safe, and
Yeah.
it's given me a lot, that property.
Yeah, I mean, we used to like joke that like, oh, we need like you'd see like PG&E or whoever comes out and like with the ribbons on the trees to like what's getting cut.
Yeah.
Like there was jokes of like, oh, we got a ribbon off the property because this is mine and this is yours and blah blah blah. And dude, now that that woman aspect is gone from the property, it's just like. Dude, it was
Yeah.
like walking on eggshells with, and I've never really asked Michael his opinion, but of how he felt with, my other half, but it was like walking on eggshells. Dude. It was
Yeah.
it's like, fuck, dude, this sucks.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have to be that way. Like, I mean, with my brother, if he was living around here with his fiance, I was friends with her before they even met.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So there's situations where it can work out, but then my ex-girlfriend,
Dude, there's just, if there's
just-
bad blood, there's bad blood,
yeah,
right?
it's just like, why are you like worrying about her also?
Yeah.
And it's
So-
tough.
Yeah, so I'm stoked for Michael and I, that's my brother's name, Michael and I, just be able to breathe some new life into this and
Yeah,
just
yeah.
fucking clean it up.
You guys got a tractor?
We do not have a tractor, so I need to get, we definitely
I want a
need
tractor too.
a tractor, and I don't need no big fucker, just,
Yeah.
little-
all I need is to make my tee boxes level.
Yeah,
for disc golf. Other than that, I mean, I could get the hillside a little bit more down to bare dirt for fire safety, but I also want to learn how to do prescribed burning eventually.
Yeah.
'Cause that sounds crazy.
So yeah, I'm like it's crazy. Like I don't want to base my life off of an Instagram meme, but it's funny because those can speak to you too.
Oh,
So
for
like when
sure.
I was going through all my stuff, I kept seeing all this shit on Instagram. Like you need to get rid of out with the old, in with the new, basically. But it was like, hey, you do need to get rid of that emotional baggage. Hey, you do need to get rid of
Totally.
that woman. Hey, you do, and like try to get all this shit out of my life at 2025.
If
so
it
you can
doesn't
start,
make you feel good, right?
Yeah.
I think it's worldwide right now. Honestly,
So-
if you tune into it, a lot of people are going through this
Yeah,
same
and
thing.
so like it was big on like get all that out and start new in 2026. And I think for the most part, I came into the New Year's, I was still drinking and doing dumb shit, but like by the fucking 6th or 7th, I'm like, hey, this is you're fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Let's so
yeah, it started with that thought, and then you followed with action.
yeah, and I can feel it's as long as I can keep this forward progression, this I can feel shit's building for me already, dude.
Yeah.
I can feel it.
I can
I'm
see
feeling
it.
good.
Yeah.
Business, now Michael, I understand, and I've been telling him this so that if he listens to this, it's not going to be no secret. I've been telling him, hey, dude, in the long run, like this is the last, I was with Stephanie for 10 years. He's been with, who he was with for 9.
Mm-hmm.
So it's scary. Like you're losing that person you've been staring at
Yeah.
for the last decade. And I understand that hurts, and you think it's love because now you're losing them. But dude, we're gonna be so much better without them.
Yeah. Praise
it's just-
God.
It's
Woohoo!
it's gonna
Hey,
hurt.
hey,
It's-
hey, hey. I am so much better without my ex. Yeah, I'm going to keep that shit going for a good minute.
Amen. So yeah, I'm just I'm trying to pump him up because he's naturally a little bit more of a depressive guy. So I'm trying to
You got this, Mike.
You guys got to
yeah.
settle into it, because I've
Yeah.
been single for 2.5, 3 years now, and 5+ since I got divorced of
Yeah.
12 years or 10 years or whatever
Yeah.
we were together,
So-
and just become happy and okay with being by yourself for multiple years is my advice.
Yeah, 100%.
Not too many though,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
then you do get recluse, and
Yeah.
you could turn into someone like my dad.
No,
Yeah.
for sure.
So
And the more beautiful place out here in the peaceful woods, I mean, you could get too comfortable with
Yeah.
yourself.
So
I don't want that.
yeah,
I want a woman in my life.
Yeah.
I want a wife.
No, I do too.
for
I
sure.
agree.
But I mean, with it being fresh for me,
Oh no! Hey, please believe. Hey.
But,
Yeah, dude.
but I just want to finish. What I was going
Sorry,
to say with
yeah.
my brother just before we
Totally.
On the way up here, I called him. I was like, hey, dude, just want to check in with you because, like I said, he's a bit of a depressive person. Eeyore is what some people call him. So, anyways, I called him on the way up here. I was like, hey, man, I went to the gym. I went to church. I'm going to a podcast. I just want to check in with you. And he's all, dude, I've been out here a couple hours, because I got out of church at like noon. So he got up, maybe late morning or whatever. I don't know. But, since about 10, he was out there cleaning up his front yard, idle fucking mind or whatever.
Nice.
And so he's all, dude. And he was so stoked. I'm just out here. I'm kicking ass and taking names.
makes you feel
And I was
so
like,
good.
yes, Michael. Dude, do that. Don't sit in the house. Don't be fucking depressed. Get out there and start clean. And, dude, once you see stuff looking nice, it's like a good self-gratification.
How old is he? How old is he?
He's 3 years older. He's 38. He'll be...
Oh, he's older than you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think about that all the time. I discovered it during COVID on this property. I was like, I did some like hard tasks, like getting rid of a lot of trash and going to the dump multiple times.
Yeah,
and
I think
like
that's where we're
30
gonna be at.
years of chemicals from Ben Bar, like old chemicals from the 80s and 70s.
Nice.
And once you finish, I got like this rush of like,
Feels good.
oh man, I'm so proud of myself.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do want to touch on that real quick because you're right. Your brother Mike getting out there and getting out of his head and this and that. Like,
Yeah.
and what you just said, Nathaniel, it's so true. So like, yes, I do want a woman in my life and a wife, but yes, I am going through a period of time of healing, learning, regrouping, retraining my brain, getting in a good habit and get rid of old habits, out the old, in with the new, and preparing and building myself up to become good enough for one. But I wrote this down. I said, I feel like, I don't know if it's just in this life for the rest of my life, but I feel like my queen and I are like the sun and the moon, like so connected, but never get to touch or see each other. Like that's just how I've never had a good relationship. I've never had a good partner.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
neither
so-
have I. And a lot of that was because of me.
Thank you. It was because of me. For one, I always go with what was easy or what wanted me, instead of going after what I want. And this time, I know what I want doesn't want me.
Yeah.
So I want to just work on me until
100%.
I'm not even going to worry about that side of things. Because it's that moon. The moon is way over there. And I can't, if I keep trying to chase the moon, it's like a dog chasing his tail.
Yeah.
Yeah, no girl wants to be with me right now. That's for sure.
Yeah. I mean,
I saw somebody say some shit on the post something, and it made me look into myself. It was something about like, yeah, nobody wants you because you follow like 100 porn stars or something like that. And I went, and I did. I laughed like you just did, but I was like, wait a minute, and I haven't done this for so long because I just click on things.
Yeah, totally.
And I'm just
I
trying
need
to
to check
add up
who
my
I
friends.
follow.
So I'm like, no, you guys are gonna see my friends go from what, like almost 1,000 back down to
got
like
rid of all the
400.
yeah.
I am. I'm gonna have. It's gonna take me a minute in
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
So
That's gonna be
and I'm just
time-consuming.
gonna go through and just delete.
Do I talk to this dude?
Yeah,
Chick?
and I mean,
Like,
what
what's
if I
the
do
point?
end up in a relationship, or somebody's looking at me going,
they
nah, I
just
don't want
have
him. He's got too
preconceived
many
notions.
hoes.
Yeah, totally.
And I don't know none of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I follow some
what's the
weird
point?
chicks that just
I don't talk to any of them. I just like click on.
Oh, she's hot.
Follow.
At one time.
Yeah,
At one time.
I guess,
Yeah.
or accept.
Yeah,
Yeah,
or accept. Yeah,
totally.
exactly. Thirsty ass bitches.
No, I know. And there's also a middle ground because
But I'm
like,
not
my
doing that
ex-girlfriend
no
got
more.
way too like into my social medias.
Oh.
And like who I
Yeah.
follow and who's
yeah,
following me, and it's like,
100%.
You gotta have trust
or I don't,
in a relationship.
she got mad
I
because
don't poke.
she wouldn't post. I wouldn't post about her or like
Yeah.
pictures of her, and she'd get offended because she'd always be posting about me, and I'm just like,
That's just not a.
and she's like, you used to post
not
all
a
the time.
two-way
You used
street,
to
huh?
post all the time with you and your ex-wife. And it's like,
I
well,
can't
that
stand-
was when Instagram was new.
Yeah.
I can't stand when the people like, because we all make mistakes, but I can't stand the people that are like, hey, you need to be doing this or don't do that or this and
Yeah.
that. But then they go and do it right in front of
Oh,
you,
totally.
like on their phone. And you're like,
Yeah.
hey, bro, but you don't want to call them on it because they're also the type of people that are like, oh, just clean it up real
Yeah.
quick. Like,
Yeah.
okay, hypocrite. We all do, we
Yeah.
all make mistakes.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
We're all human.
yeah. Yeah, I think a big thing for me this year. It just you have to become a good man, and I'm not saying I'm some sort of horrible.
Yeah.
I think overall I'm a good human.
Yes.
Now, have I done? All of us have done dumb shit.
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm single. Not be. It's not 100% Stephanie's fault. And I can say that.
Yeah. Totally.
I've done dumb shit through drinking and doing.
Yeah, I
So
crashed my drone the other day.
yeah. So I have to become a good man in order to attract that good woman, right?
Exactly.
So, and then.
Exactly. And you have to keep that way and prove it and stay on a
Yeah.
pattern and
Yeah.
stay on that.
Consistency, dude.
Thank you. That's
Yeah.
the word that I was just
Yeah.
looking for.
Yeah.
Be consistent.
It's not, anyone can get motivation and be like, oh, yeah, I'm good.
Because all that connects to trust and
Yeah.
and security and providing and being that type. Women and children need security.
Yeah.
They need safety.
Yep.
And that all ties in with that. you
Yeah.
know?
Consistency.
And sometimes that involves doing things you don't want to do, like going to church when you don't want to go to church.
Or just going and doing one of the things the woman wants to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like getting used to that.
Yeah.
Don't be so negative about it. Like
Yeah.
everything else. Like
Yeah,
just
my
go with
uncle
it.
was telling me it was kind of hard yesterday with my aunt because she's had back problems her whole life. She was in a body cast when she was like 12 years old in the
shit.
60s or 70s.
Yeah.
But anyway, she's always loved mountain biking and kayaking and all that stuff. But now she's 65 or something, so she can't do that with him. And he's always going out by himself or staying home because he feels bad.
Yeah.
And he was just like really appreciated that I went out with him yesterday, but also was like trying to figure out how to do things with his wife because she's bummed out that she's not able to mountain bike anymore or kayak and all that. So it can be tough for sure.
Yeah, and men and women have to find a common ground. Like they gotta find a respect for one another and compromise and like meet each other on each other's things. You know what I mean? Like they do for it to work.
Yeah.
Men and women both have to.
Like my dad
Like
and my mom.
you gotta compromise. You gotta You gotta get be a good listener.
Yep.
Be a good listener, and don't be so quick to waiting to respond when she's done. But learn how to be a good listener, so that and learning that in therapy. Like
Yep.
my therapist she's educating me on that the most because she'll listen to me full-heartedly, and then she'll come back with advice and have listened to everything wholly.
Yeah.
And I know she was listening to everything because she is in detail with everything she's saying back to me.
And like that's what Ben Affleck and Matt Damon said on the podcast a couple days ago. Is like the best actors in the world are the ones that listen the best.
Well, for your partner to feel heard, like,
Yeah.
whoa, he or she just said back things that I just got done talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, and like the progress or the solution to the problem that they're having. Oh, that he just spoke on that or she just spoke on that. Then you go, oh, okay, he or she was listening. Mm-hmm. And then, then guess what? Then they can work on being a better listener to you because you're both just,
Yeah.
you got to meet in the fucking middle. Excuse my language.
that was a big thing when we were going to couples therapy, that she'd have you talk, and then like you talk, and then she'd stop you and be like, okay, now what did you hear? And you'd say it back, a paraphrased version of, so like, dude, everyone wants their feelings heard, feel heard. They want to be able to,
Totally. Reassurance.
So, I mean, that is a huge thing. And so
If you want a marriage to work, you've got to meet each other in the middle, and all those things we just said, they're so very important.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I'd probably still be married if I quit drinking while I was still
Ooh,
married.
and drugs and alcohol will never help. If your wife is drinking and wants to go out and party, and you don't, and you're trying to be responsible, or your husband wants to go out and drink and party, and you're trying to live a more healthier, sober, exercise, it's like, yeah, that's going to be a problem because,
Or even not even party. You could be like hanging out
No,
with your friends.
it's a problem because I don't know anybody that's like, okay, babe, go ahead. I'm not. I don't know anybody that's like, yeah, I'm okay. I'm comfortable with you going out to the bar with your girlfriends to party and drink around other drunken, hungry dudes or whatever, that horny dudes
Dogs.
or whatever. Dogs. Yeah, exactly.
All men.
Oh, exactly.
All men.
Dude, that's disgusting. I'll tell you right now, I'm not going to even be with a woman that drinks or does drugs, period, ever again. Not even. And, I will say this. Let's say I do meet a gal that is my dream come true, whatever. And, she drinks a glass of wine or whatever here and there. Like, that is a problem because then I could be tempted.
And you could think, hey, maybe that'll be okay for me if I just do one.
Yeah.
here and
Hey,
there.
glass. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean,
But that's the devil talking.
but that and unfortunately, it's my problem. So it wouldn't be her. She wouldn't be the problem because she doesn't have an alcoholic problem. I do. I'm allergic to alcohol. I don't have just one. I drink them down. I guzzle them like a Viking. Just like Thor. Just go 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 go. And I can't have a partner that drinks or does drugs. So you have to. What I'm getting at, ladies and gentlemen, is you got to be equally yoked. And I'm not even just equally yoked, but you got to find somebody that's your match. You got to find somebody that likes the same types of
values.
things that you do. Exactly, Nathaniel. Values. You like to go on walks in nature. Sheila, cooking, this, that, art, music, whatever. You all like the same things. You're going to get along great. You're going to have a good time together.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
If you get with somebody that does not like what you like and does it different, this all the way down to a different football team or something, like everything. The more disagreements you have later in your relationship will come out more comfortably and rude, disrespectful behavior. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's one thing I've noticed just being single for the short time that I have, and then like getting sober, and then it's funny because I talked to my sister, and she's all, man, when you were like a kid, you're always in an engine of a vehicle with your dad. You were hunting, you were fishing, and so these last 18 years, dude, I let Brittany or Stephanie, they became my hobby, right? I'd had no hobbies, and so. They were my hobby.
They were your life.
And my fucking
they
drinking.
Were your life.
So drinking and, they were my life, dude. And, man, since I've been single, dude, I'm out doing yard work. I've fixed my truck. Like all these things I have kind of, they were always
They were
in
on the
here.
side burner?
They were on the side burner. I've known
wanted
all
to
this
do
shit.
them.
I've known how to do all
I'll
this shit.
do that next weekend.
Yeah. Or but like I let myself and my hobbies become side burner, go to the wayside, or however you want to put it. And now that that's a problem. A man needs to have his
no doubt
his
for
shit,
two relationships in a row. I put my music down. When Dublin was born, the studio went down. I stopped it right then and there and became a dad. When Sadie, this and that. When I started to almost for a minute get back into my music, and then boom, had Ocean with Sadie. And you know what? I'm back doing my music. I'm doing this podcast. I'm doing all this other stuff, like working on comedy and writing stuff, and artwork, medicine bags, you name it. All of these things that I got going on. A clothing line, like me and Nathaniel got other cool shit. And you know what? I wouldn't have any that. God works in mysterious ways. The
100%.
universe, whatever you want to call it, but like. Thank God that she's gone. Yeah. She was toxic. She was bad. She was a cheater. She was likes drugs, likes to party, likes all that. Comes from that type of family where it's okay. And that is not okay. That's not how I want to raise my kids or how I want to live. And when you're trying to do good and then somebody else, trust me, there's plenty of times when I was trying to quit drinking. And she'd come home with like a six-packer or a White Claw or something, and it's like,
super
and a couple of them, and then fuck it, if it's sitting in the fridge and it's cold, I'm drinking that motherfucker.
So for the first time, I can say in a long time, dude, I am fucking excited about life.
Dude, me too.
I am getting up here with you guys, dude.
I'm scared about my courtship, but other than that, I am
getting
excited
up here,
too.
Getting up here with you guys, having these fucking sober talks. Yeah. Hey! You know, I am excited. You know,
Yeah.
the future's looking bright.
He's
dude.
got good energy today, huh?
And I am just, you know, life is.
You can see it in
it's
your
on the
eyes. You're
up and up,
glowing
dude.
like you're
Yeah,
pregnant,
yeah.
motherfucker.
Oh, shit.
You're shiny.
Yeah.
You
So-
look like
so,
a pregnant woman.
Yeah.
You got
so-
your church shirt on.
Yeah. It's Sunday's best today, bro.
Oh, yeah.
It was funny
We're going to
because
test your pee with a pregnancy test.
It was funny because I went over to my mom's house, and I think I was telling you guys outside that, you know, she's always been, you know, a church going lady, and I'm like, I brought two, you know, I had this black shirt. This is the one I wanted to wear, but I brought over a burgundy one because I'm like, can you wear black to church? Because like that, you know, that's kind of funeral, and like she's all, wear whatever you want, Matt. The fact that you're gonna go in a button up.
You'll see some dudes wearing hats and
Dude, I
being hella
had
rude.
everyone. I think beside the pastors, one had a button up, one had a polo. Everyone else was t-shirt. Not that, and I think, you know, I'm kind of, I don't know, maybe old school. Go in your Sunday's best, maybe, you know. So I will be going on button ups.
I think
but
it's-
however you want to go, that's you, right?
I like it for myself. I think it's good for your psyche to dress up sometimes. But
yeah.
I understand some people are not.
I
like
just
that.
had my mother's side of the family, my grandfather, my grandpa Fred, and my grandma Nan, Alice or whatever, called her Grandma Nan, but I always got dressed up. I mean, I had from all kinds of, they had shares in China and hotels and stuff, and I had a real Chinese robe. I had suits that they would dress me up and make sure they hated seeing me mismatched, so they'd go and buy me.
It's that generation.
But I grew up like you go to court, wear a suit, dude. You go to
Yeah.
church, I mean, whatever. Not everybody does, but you're gonna go to like something that's even if they don't ask you to, it's a matter of respect.
yeah, I'm
It
not
is.
gonna wear like
Neil was talking
weed
about
dispensary shirt.
Yeah.
I guess.
Neil was
something.
talking about the man line yesterday being rare these days, like respect, you know, between the man line, you know what I mean? But it's just like that with everything.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah. I think I mean, I'm not a huge Deion Sanders fan, but I think this is a quote. You know, if you look good, feel good, you're gonna perform good or something.
Oh, dude!
You know?
Well, I have that written in my notes in my Bible years ago. It says if you think right, you'll feel right, and if you feel right, you'll act right, and if you act right, you'll do right, or something like that.
Yeah,
I might
mean,
have that a little.
Yeah,
bit
but it's all
backwards,
the it's all you know.
Yeah.
The same
It
gist.
starts in here.
Yeah, that's what I was
100%.
gonna
Yep.
say. It's all an outer manifestation.
Yeah,
of
whatever you
what's
got to do to get
inside.
your mind right, right?
Totally.
Man,
Yeah.
what were you saying?
There's just an outer manifestation. Like what you look like on the outside in general is kind of what you are in the inside. If you gotta, not like looks. I'm talking about like being like clean, not clean cut, but like put together in a way that you don't look like a slob.
True.
Yeah.
Oh, totally. Yeah. Exactly. Like you come in to get a job and you're dressed like a slacker, this and that, versus a guy that comes in there clean with his hair combed, trying to look nice for the job interview.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Presentation.
super interesting.
how you present yourself
yeah,
for sure. Presentation. Yeah.
Dude, I'm excited about the spring and summer. And I know the winter is coming back next week.
Oh, you guys don't
Is
even
it?
get it twisted. We haven't had our winter yet.
Yeah.
I know.
Okay.
I know.
Enjoy it and stack your nuts,
That's what I'm.
squirrels.
That's what I'm doing.
exactly.
I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, someone I forget who it was, but they're like, "Man, we had a short winter," and I'm like,
No, it's not.
And I was
It's
like,
January.
and I've been up on that truckee on I-80 for the last 10 years working for Sierra, and we're gonna have a late one, February, March, April. We're gonna get hammered.
Oh, totally.
Just because there's not enough snow, and it comes.
Yeah.
Every fucking year it comes
Yeah,
up on
totally.
that Donner Summit.
Yeah.
And it ain't there right now, so it's coming.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah.
What is that, Almanac or the
Farmer's Almanac. I
Yeah.
hear they're gonna close it. They're done after this year.
Okay, well, I don't know much about it, but I do know that
Yeah.
I'm more native with things. Now,
Yeah.
when you see those acorns out here dumping like they did and like they do, I don't know if we're gonna get like a crazy 3-4 feet snow out here like last
Yeah.
year, but it's not come
year before
yet.
last.
And I know when there's snow coming, because when there's snow coming, first the rain has to come and soak everything, and then the summit, all that's got to get topped off. And
Yeah.
then after that, then when we get those big rains, that's when we'll get snow.
Yeah.
But you can smell it in the air.
Totally.
You can smell snow in the air. And
Yeah,
if
I
you
believe
can't,
it.
you know, COVID must have fucked your nose up. But I know, and we have not had our winter yet, ladies and
Yeah, no,
gentlemen.
no.
So my point is if you need to be stacking firewood, if you need to be
Now's the
doing
time.
stuff, getting stuff on your property cleaned up, what a bunch of nice weather we've had lately.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
I've been working.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
It's
somebody.
nice.
I saw some women out the other day that were like dressed all. At first, I was like, "What the hell are you doing?" And then I was like, "Oh, I
Nice
guess
weather.
it's kind of warm.
Yeah,
it's still
like
cold to me."
72.
Yeah.
But they were dressed like some sluts.
Out on.
Hey!
There's no way they were going to the river.
yeah. No, rivers. Yeah.
Hey, do what you want. Dress what you want to.
Yeah, no,
unless you're my daughter.
You know,
Yeah.
no, I was just joking. You
Yeah.
know me,
Man,
I'm just
my
a
daughter,
clown.
she's 14, freshman in high school. I've talked about her on here before, but she doesn't even wear nothing provocative or anything. But I see some of her, like, you know, everything's covered. There's no cleavage. There's no midriff or anything. And I'm just like, Emma, you look like a woman.
Yeah,
It's
scary.
crazy. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
stop it.
That's
Yeah.
that's that age where
Yeah,
they
yeah.
stop. You know,
You guys,
it's the
what do I
in-between.
do?
Yeah.
My little princess Ocean. She's just my little princess pumpkin girl. And
Yeah.
I just, like, I just, you know, I was thinking about it the other day, and it's really big of me and mature of me, but I'm sitting there going, man, all the things that they say about daughters or daughters, this and that, blah, blah, blah. Like, I need to teach her right, and
Yeah.
you know, and be the dad. I don't want her to go like in some
Don't
tattooed
settle.
up, don't settle. Yeah, so like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
talk's bad and stuff like that. Like, and then I was thinking about it too, and I'm just like, wow, well, I do want my daughter to be the best, most at everything out there, so
Yeah.
that she can. So it's just reverse, like with me trying to find a good wife, being the best me. I want her to be her best, so that a good man will want her. I don't want to not be a grandfather one day. I don't want to keep her. There's no way I'm gonna get her one of those chastity belts or those belts that, or things around them. That she's like, you know, like I can't prevent Mother Nature or life.
Yeah.
But we do have to raise our kids right.
So
And-
they get that good, high value
No,
man. Yeah,
yeah.
they're not over here with.
Yeah, I have a lot of talks with her, and she's just so smart.
Mm-hmm.
You guys don't shelter your kids, and I don't mean expose them to all kinds of filthy, bad stuff
Yeah,
or
no,
nothing like
no,
that.
hell
I
no.
mean, tell them the truth and have those talks with them, because then you're preventing them from danger. Like
Yeah.
you're giving them tools and skills. You know that they know to steer away from something that's hot and not burn themselves. It's just like that. So.
I've had all those talks with my daughter because I started drinking when I was like, it was either 14 or 15, and you know, not that I turned out to be, you know, I consider myself, you know, not successful yet, but like, you know, I've made great money. I've done,
Yeah.
you know, like the drinking. I was able to hide.
You've been up, you've been down.
Yeah.
You've
So,
been up,
but
you've
I
been
try to
down.
tell her, I'm like, hey, you know, like, so you're 14 now. You're going to go to these high school parties. There's going to be dudes are fucking pigs and dogs and all about the roofies and the fucking, they're going to try to get you drunk and fuck, you know,
Yeah, scaring her with the truth.
scaring her with the truth.
Putting the
Yeah.
fear of God in them.
You know,
and there
and-
ain't nothing wrong with that, because
You
if
know.
you don't love your kids, look, you don't discipline your kids, you don't tell them the truth, you don't love them.
Yeah.
Well, if you
And
love
s-
them, you'll tell them the truth, and you will discipline them,
You know.
you will teach them.
Yeah. And then I
Save their lives.
Exactly. And I was like, you know, when I was in high school, I played all the sports just like her. But once I started drinking, it was then, what party am I going to this
Yeah.
weekend?
Yeah.
What you know?
With me,
how-
it was smoking weed, but same thing.
Yeah. And so I try to tell her, like, do not. You know, it's inevitable. You know, she's probably going to drink one day. But, you know, I try to give her the fair warning. And then I'm like, Emma, you know, like I would say I've struggled in some way, shape, or form with alcohol since I started drinking.
Yeah.
You know, but it got bad once I was 25 and I lost my dad. Then you know, these last 10 years, you know, they've been a trying time for me. I've gone on sober runs. I've gone, you know,
Yeah.
up, down, drugs, just
All of it.
I've done it all, and you know, and luckily I'm trying to get it right at 35, right?
Yeah.
I know a lot of dudes 40, 45, 50, and still don't have it right.
Totally.
Some trying to get it right at 50, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm trying at 35, and I just try to tell, you know, I'm like, fuck, you know, I've struggled with this for, you know, 20 years now. You know, learn from me. Don't, you know.
And I just wish I would have done it 5 years ago when
Yeah.
I was 35. So just
You know, so I
remember
don't,
that.
You know, don't try to be like, oh, well, my dad, he partied for the last 20 years. No, fuck that.
Yeah.
Do not start the party. You know, because
Exactly. My son Dublin, my son is scared. He's so smart, like, and I'm so grateful about this. He's seen me get a DUI. He was
Yeah.
in the truck with me
Oh,
years
shit.
back.
Yeah.
As a little guy. So that's why I'm doing on this podcast. That's what me and Nate are doing. Like you just said, learn from our mistakes, you know,
Do not
for the
duplicate
younger
them.
listeners.
Just
If
learn.
there are any, seriously, straight up, you know, learn from our mistakes. Like, hey, my buddy, you weren't here, but you're on this episode that you're on. Is another Matt. There's another Matt
Oh,
on
okay.
this episode
Okay.
calling in from prison.
Oh shit. Okay.
He just got 3 degrees, and he's getting a 4th one, and he graduates this Tuesday.
I don't. What does that mean?
No,
A degree.
like degrees,
College
college
degrees.
degrees.
Oh, okay.
College
Okay,
degrees.
college degree,
Yeah, he's
okay.
going to get his master's, bachelor, all those things.
Okay,
he's going to be
cool.
coming out with
Awesome.
degrees. Yeah. Where was I going with this though? What were we just talking about? Dang it.
Learning from your mistakes.
Oh yeah, learning. Thank you, Matt. You're in.
He's got it.
Oh, dude, you're our new Jamie.
And a co-host.
So what was I talking about, Matt?
I was saying, I was saying instead of duplicating the mistakes, you know, as a kid, you know, learn from them.
Yeah.
And so then you were talking about your buddy
So
Matt,
basically, like
other buddy.
Yeah, learn from our mistakes because there's people, you know, you guys out there, like guys and girls, boys and girls.
Yeah.
Like you can make it to places like prison or death or you know.
Yeah.
Oh,
Someone's home, huh?
nope. Nobody's home.
Oh.
They're
Daddy's
just
home,
saying
so-
hello to the woods.
Oh. I would also say, you know, I'm sure a lot of people go into prison. I would say, you know, congratulations, your buddy Matt, because I'm sure a lot of people go in there and they're
Get
just
tattoos,
they're
do drugs, and
they're
do
getting
jack
harder.
shit.
You know, they're
Yeah.
getting harder
Yeah.
or whatever, and you
Totally.
go in there with they say a bachelor's degree in criminal, you come out with as a master's degree. So
He's
great
gonna be a counselor.
in being a criminal though, right? And so. Big props to him for going
Yeah.
in there and
Yeah.
taking his time and coming out with 3-4 college degrees.
Straight up.
Not like I'm coming out as a better criminal. You know,
Yeah.
fuck yeah. So congratulations
And
to
he's
him.
been
That's
doing
awesome.
and he's been doing that the whole time in there and helping people in there. And
Yeah.
when he gets out, he pretty much already has a job.
Yeah.
And that's
So-
what happens. It's like it's the same thing as you getting that guy a pasty.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Same exact thing.
Mm-hmm. You know, and give people the chance, ladies and gentlemen. Give
As
people
hard
a
as it
chance.
is, right?
You know, those are the people. Those ones are usually the ones that have experienced raw experience, hardship, and are scared straight and more trustworthy most of the time, and
Yeah.
have hit a rock bottom, something to literally scare them to death.
Yeah.
Or change their life
What do
and
you
change
think-
the course of their life.
What do you think about this woke law in San Francisco? You're not allowed, as looking for a person to hire, you're not allowed to ask if they're a felon or not in San Francisco.
Huh.
So you can apply for any job that's not a federal job in San Francisco, and they are not allowed to ask
Well,
you.
I'm sure there's ways around that people wease around to look into your record on the side at home.
But that came from what you're talking about. It's like when these people have given their due to society by going to prison, they get out and then they can't get
They'll
any
do their own
jobs.
background checks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't, yeah.
Especially those woke liberals. Nah,
Yeah.
just kidding. I don't even know what that means. I don't even.
Yeah.
I don't get into none
Yeah.
of that.
The-
I'm an American.
Yeah. When I was
I'm an American citizen.
when I was a superintendent at Sierra, I would do all the hiring, firing, blah blah blah.
Wait. Hold on now. What?
I was superintendent at Sierra Installation for a long time, and so I do all their hiring,
okay,
firing.
okay.
Yeah, and so I don't know, I think there's different. I guess you'd say degrees or whatever of a felon. I've hired a lot of felons, and they did great. But at the same time, there was a pedophile felon
Yeah.
came in, and he had to tell me, "Hey, I'm on Megan's Law." I was, and I'm like, well, as having kids, that makes me feel a fucking certain way.
Yeah.
But also, I was just like, dude, I can't hire you because I'm not going to be like, I don't even remember the dude's name, but Fred can't be here because he's within 100 yards of a school.
Yeah,
Or like,
yeah.
we do so much shit. I cannot. I'm already fucking.
What a job that must have
Yeah,
been.
so I don't know if I agree with that. You know, like what if you're in San Francisco and you send fucking Fred the pedo?
Like I said,
to
they'll
Fred
do,
the pedo to fucking
I would be doing
school.
my own.
Totally.
I would get
to
your
a fucking school.
yeah.
No, I don't agree with that.
I would
shit at
get your
all.
application on the online whatever, and then I'd do my own little background check on you
Yeah.
before I hired you.
We gotta find some reason, some way to get more jobs.
While we're on
into the hands of the good ones.
Yeah.
While we're on that topic, ladies and gentlemen, I said this at the beginning of the episode, but Nathaniel and I are looking for a lady co-host for the podcast. Maybe once a week, maybe once or twice a week for about an hour, you know?
Yeah.
And if anybody knows anybody that's interested or would be good or, you know, fit the description, reach out to us, let us know. Literally, we are looking for a lady co-host for the Welcome to Grass Valley podcast right now. So...
And this is to,
we got our regulars like you, Matt, and Max and Gary and whatnot.
Yeah, no, that'd be cool to
But
have.
we do. We need a lady.
Yeah.
because I
keep
can only
things
do it
balanced
once
out.
or twice a week, so we want to get more people on.
And not to mention, I mean,
I'm on fire with this thing, and we're keeping this thing full speed ahead.
Yeah, not to mention, I mean, not that we're over here, He-Man Woman Haters Club, you know, but when we're having these conversations, it'd be nice to have a woman's
Totally,
input.
Yeah.
totally.
You know?
I have another chair right here
Yeah,
for her.
You know, so I awesome.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
I really would.
Now,
So reach out to us online or DM me.
So
or
I've had
Ryan.
some ideas, and I guess some are not interested or not even responding or
don't have the time.
whatever the case may be, that's fine. But trying to still do that. So yes, ladies,
Come on, ladies.
any of you ladies or gentlemen that hear this right now, even if it is somebody's wife or anybody, we're really just trying to get a lady. When I say lady, ladylike, respectable, positive, and brings some good stuff to the table.
Just
you know,
like
good
we
speaker,
we would say
good voice.
gentleman if we were looking for a man.
Yeah, good voice. And you know, don't worry about all of that. Like when I say that, that probably scares some women.
Yeah.
But don't be scared. We're looking for a lady to come on and have some good organic conversations about our community and whatnot, and bring some ideas, bring some a woman's perspective to the table.
Exactly.
So please,
Yeah, because it's half the population.
Yeah.
you ready for the bad part, ladies?
Boo!
You ain't gonna get paid shit.
Oh, yeah. Don't think you're getting paid.
You ain't get. I mean, no, I take that back, Nate. Once we get to what 500?
Once we start getting paid.
Once this thing gets bigger, and if we get money, you get money too.
share.
Oh God, yeah, you get your cut.
We like to share.
Oh yeah, and you get free this and that, and you know,
swag.
and and then whoever our lady co-host is can also be in charge of reeling in our lady guests.
100%.
You know, we need men and women story. We need to help all walks of life. I can't just always be on here on my own.
Yeah.
Nathaniel's not always here with me, and I am going to keep this thing up and running until it's flying.
Yeah. I mean, if you ever need, I think I've told you this before, but
You too.
I'll say it on air. If you need someone, dude, hit me up.
Dog, I already got you.
I'm
You
not-
just came in and were like, reminded me of my Alzheimer's or my dementia like 3 times. Then I'm like, I've been looking for someone like you. Just stay right there.
So,
I'm gonna have you on my
We're
phone.
going to have you rent out the garage.
hell yeah.
No, yeah. Oh, and I will be looking for roommates.
Yeah.
Or a roommate to rent out an apartment / condo / little spot here.
I'm just thinking this. Maybe you could even give them a tiny little discount if they help you remodel it.
If they help me renovate it and do all that,
That thing is
they'll
apartment?
get like
Oh.
a first few months free, or we'll figure out something.
Yeah.
Because I did get some good news about my mortgage. I might have something.
Light at the end of the tunnel, dude.
There might be something good for me for the next 30. Yes, we'll see. If I could just get along with the ex when it comes to talking to her and that. Stay going to a therapist.
All that stuff.
You got to stay focused, stay on course, do the right thing. And like you were saying, Matt, look at, how you're feeling, how Mike's feeling, out in the yard cleaning, just doing the right thing, staying sober, eating healthy, being gym, exercise. Nathaniel just went and kayaked.
Hell yeah.
Got some sun. He's feeling better. We can't sit around thinking things, ladies and gentlemen. We got to be
Your mind's your
go-getters.
own worst enemy, dude.
Yeah.
and it's taken me a long time to even understand what that means, but
Failure is not an option.
failure's not an option. And just say, fuck, dude, I've failed, and you learn from it, dude.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, yeah.
I even get my contractor's license. I failed probably more times than, like fucking self-doubt. And then I went
I
down
failed
there.
so many college classes.
I went down there and I passed my business side but failed my trade side, and I'm all, how does that even work? This is actually the work I do. How do I know? And so I failed that time, and they make you sit for a month, so you're sitting there like, oh, and they don't get the same test again.
Yeah.
So then I go down there and I just
Damn it.
and I just applied myself for another, so, and then I got it. And now I got my contractor's license, I've had it since last year, but, go out there, do that stuff you want to do. Even, quit making them excuses, like I was like with the whole gym thing, it's like, well, I want to go to this gym, because, and that's a big thing I'm going to do this year. Like I'm going to do things I want to do because I've let women or other people just decide, what I'm going to do. I went to Anytime Fitness for a long time because that's where my buddy went. I've always wanted to go to Ironworks. It's in downtown. And then last year, Stephanie wanted to go Training Zone, so I went to Training Zone. And I'm going to Training Zone right now just because I have a membership right now. But once I'm going to get paid on the job next week, I'm going to where I want to go, which is fucking Ironworks.
Good.
Oh, yeah.
Like do some things that you want to do,
Yeah.
Like if you've been a people pleaser your whole life, it's going to feel good when you're like, this is what I want to do.
I've always been
within reason.
Yeah.
Like, not like, I want to drink fucking, I want to drink, or I want to do this. No, fuck that. Like,
I'm gonna go to the moon.
yeah,
I've al-
like good, healthy, like if that's what you want to do, go fucking do it.
Yeah.
I've always been a people pleaser or been in a relationship with someone that's like, I really need to do this for myself, or or blah blah blah. It's like, no, I get it, I got it, but I'm like, okay, whatever,
Yeah.
But now I'm finally starting to
But
like.
now you're like, okay, well, I need to do this for myself.
Yeah. I'm
more
sorry-
like that. I'm not like all about that way. I'm really not selfish.
Yeah,
I'm a
yeah.
selfless,
Yeah.
But like, it's like, yeah, okay, well, I almost mimic it and make fun of it. Like, well, I got it. Sorry, I gotta have some peace. And
I gotta put
I
my-
find myself saying that. I'm like, yeah, no, you're you're toxic, and I can't have
Yeah.
you in my life, and I'm just not having that.
You got to put your oxygen mask on before you put the other person's on in
Yeah.
an airplane going down.
For sure.
And speak
So-
your mind. Don't
Yeah.
don't fake things to people and lead them astray, because you lead them astray, you lead yourself astray. Just keep it 100.
Yeah.
Keep it real.
And yeah, speak, talk, dude. And sometimes
Communication
like
is
sometimes like I'm fucking angry and I want to, maybe just, like, don't forget you want to have that conversation, but maybe don't have it when you're fucking hot and fucking
Yeah.
a little red,
Angry.
fucking red ant
totally.
or a fucking hornet. Maybe step back for a date. Like I was fucking so pissed off at my brother, and I and maybe this isn't the most healthy way, but I kind of like not necessarily avoided him, but like I tabled that fucking conversation I would have had for a week, and fucking I was able to talk to him.
Yeah.
If you're coming into something fucking just
Well, plus you could get frustrated when you don't have the things that you want to say them right with your frustration.
Yeah, exactly.
You kind of almost want to build up your speech to somebody to the appropriate way.
yeah, exactly.
And there's a big difference between if someone wants to talk to you about something and being like, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. And saying, I'm not in the space right now to talk about it, but can we please talk about it in the future?
Yeah,
And
that's good.
give them a general time to talk about it. I learned that at therapy.
Plus, that's damaging too for the people that block people out like that and not give them that opportunity.
Exactly.
I understand giving it time to not be angry, calm down. And hey, my whole life I've always been the one in a relationship try to control that. No, I want to deal with this now.
Yeah.
I finally and this last relationship was the one where I would drive off and sit in my truck on the side of the road and sleep
Shit, dude.
sometimes.
Yeah.
Until she was asleep, and then come home.
Yeah.
But you gotta now. It's like you gotta give people their space. Women especially, they do need they are more emotional. You got to give them their time to be ready, because when they're like that, they'll cry or get angry or say shit they don't feel, and that's like not what they want to do. Anyways.
Yeah, say something in the heat of moment, and like something you might not mean at all, but you're like,
So they're being considerate of you is what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
And that's a good thing for us to accept. Like, hey, they're being considerate of us not saying those mean things.
Yeah.
Maybe we should give them that little minute to breathe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
for
I
sure.
need that time. I mean, we all need that time, but especially, me. And I'm like, if I'm with a girl who doesn't give me at least a little bit of my own alone time, it can be super draining.
yeah,
And don't even get in a relationship if you're not ready to have
No.
Yeah.
to be connected to someone, because that's not fair. It's not fair to connect with someone to where they're in love with you now and they have a connection, and then you're just like distance yourself.
Yeah.
That wishy-washy, either be in or be out.
Yeah.
I was guilty of that with my ex-girlfriend because I got in that relationship way too soon after my divorce.
Yeah, just date if that's your thing.
Yeah.
yep, yeah. If you can't be 100%, you're in or you're out.
Because that's
like you say.
heartbreaking to someone. That
Yeah.
hurts. You
Yeah.
could damage
Because
somebody.
they could be 100%, and you're
Yeah.
like, oh, yeah. So
Yeah.
I've hurt broken
I've been
hearts
hurt,
before,
and
and I've had my heart broken.
Yep.
Same here.
So-
I know both sides of the street.
Yep.
Well, how you doing, man? How you feeling? What do you got going on today?
Man, the rest of the day, I don't really know, man. I think I might have to take Hunter to that birthday party that I thought, someone else was gonna. But that's life. Shit changes.
Oh, they changed the plan on you. Now
Yeah,
they
yeah.
found something to do.
Yep, but that's okay. So
Dad to the rescue.
Yep. Yep. So
I'm going to go work on this episode, get it uploaded, and so you guys can listen to it.
oh, nice. Yeah, and I'm definitely gonna. My house, like the sun, it's crazy because during the summer I cannot get out of the sun, and now that it's winter, the shit changes.
Yeah,
And so
totally.
now my yard is not to mow it. I have to wait for it to be not wet. So when I get home, I'm probably gonna. I got this last little triangle. I'm gonna mow my lawn.
You guys.
There you go.
Yeah.
We got dogs arguing outside
Oh,
because, they're dogs.
Yeah. Pack of dogs.
Get inside.
Oh shit.
Brothers were arguing.
Yep. Happens.
That is the fifth thing that he's broke out of, and you just witnessed it.
Oh shit.
Oh, yeah, he was in that harness.
Yeah, he just ripped out of it.
Patty.
And through the fence. Look. Yeah, he's a big dog.
He
He's
just
very
got
strong.
out of a harness and through a fence.
You're an asshole, dude. Well, he has a
He's
girl.
all, but I'm in the house now.
No, the power of love. Hey, ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah, he
you're
has a
witnessing the
girlfriend.
power of love. This boy right here, he wants to up that hill to his girlfriend. No, Patty.
Oh.
No, Patty.
He's like, but I worked so hard to get out of that harness.
Yeah.
Now you're
They
not
were
going to let me
stuck
go.
up. That last
Oh.
3 nights, they're stuck in the woods, and I wasn't going up there with. There's no hose. There was nothing to do. They just. Yeah, she's pregnant with
Yep.
his puppies.
She's
for
in
sure.
heat.
No, he knocked her up.
Oh
good.
yeah. So he's in love. I can smell it. Love is in
But
the
I don't know
air.
what to do. Do I need some brothers out here immediately to help me? Any of my brothers out there, dead serious, help me with this fence. I need someone to help me secure some dogs and give them. I have 20 acres. There's plenty of space. I just need the fencing. Whatever we're gonna do, it's got to be like wolf-proof. No, Patty. I mean, he opens doors.
Yeah.
He is a human dog. If I don't. Yeah. That harness.
He was just messing with the door dog.
That harness was working, I thought.
I
He's
thought so also. I was like,
he's
oh, he's
like
not
not
gonna
going
get out of
anywhere.
that when I
He
walked
even
up.
gave up. He gave up the fight, and he knew he was stuck.
And now, boom.
Then I take him.
Now he misbehaved, so he gets to come inside.
Yeah.
Big old monster.
Now he's house dog.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Well, no, he is not. I have to. As soon as this episode's over, we're gonna figure a solution out. I'm containing my. What we were just talking about. Inside, I want to snap.
Yeah.
I'm fucking sick of these little assholes and their shit. But I brought up the love, dude. It's the power of love. I'm trying to understand and compromise with Patty.
Those instincts, yeah.
Yeah, he wants to go see his girlfriend. Who wouldn't?
Yeah,
What
seriously.
dog?
Yeah.
What dog? And
100%.
she's a cute little pit bull too.
Oh, nice.
Oh, my Lord.
Yeah, well, I don't know what to tell you, bud.
Yeah. Dude,
He's so...
You want to talk to the listeners? Say hi, Patty. My girlfriend.
I miss my girl. I love that
my
pit bull.
girl.
I love that pit
Yeah.
bull. Romeo and Juliet.
My girlfriend.
It was so funny.
I want a girlfriend too,
yeah,
Patty.
me too. Yeah. Well, not me too. Not me too. No, not
Eventually.
yet. Not yet. But it was so funny because I have a dog. He's like half Queensland. I don't know how this happened, but he's half Queensland, half Chihuahua. His name's Champ. I drove to Fresno for a little fucker. He's like he's probably 15, 20-pound dog, but he kind of looks like a Chihuahua, but he got those Queensland colors. I love him. But he's a kind of a wanderer, and I was leaving my house. I kind of have like a decent little dirt road when I'm leaving. And here's Champ just prancing, loving it. And there's dead animal somewhere, and he's got like a Champ-sized bone because he's a little dude, and it's full of meat. And
That's crazy.
And so Champ just fucking happier than hell. And I'm like, you little fucker, dude, because I'm worried about him because like where I live, Highway 20, is right here, and I have this little triangle property by Highway 20, so I'm worried about the little fucker getting hit.
Yeah, seriously.
But he still has his balls, so I think maybe cutting his balls may be in motion, but I don't know. I've never cut his balls of any of my dogs because
That's why we have a problem here. I'm ready
Yeah.
to cut your nuts off. I'll tell you what. Patty.
Yeah, I forgot to tell
off
you.
with his nuts.
Off with his nuts.
I left the house, my door to my house open, and he came in the other day and grabbed the bag of cat food. And
Oh, is that what that I just threw away?
I must have been. I
Is
don't
it
know.
brown little bag?
Yeah.
It's out there. Yeah, he's a little shit.
It's
like a half
I know this
mile
guy.
away.
Hey, one day, speaking of that, Matt, shit you not, and I don't bullshit nobody with my animal stories. You'll see him. I've had the craziest animal stories out here.
Oh yeah.
But I come home, and this is when the two wolves, when Tahoe was still like Nova's brother, when they were about a year old, and they were still like running around free and whatnot. And they would steal the mountain lion's kill all the time.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, the mountain lion's den is up over my property around the corner over there, and it's in with rocks and like.
Yeah.
Anyways, so I'm coming home, and rest in peace, Sirius, my best friend Sirius, my dog, my pit bull.
Okay.
He's sitting there chewing little pit bull compared to the big wolves.
Yeah.
And the wolves are only a year old, but they're huge.
Yeah.
And there's a mountain lion. And the mountain lion is, so first there's my dog, Sirius, sitting in the middle of the road with this huge carcass of a deer. Huge, like, fresh carcass
Yeah.
with raw meat on the bones, and the rib cage is still sticking out. And the mountain lion did its work on it already.
Yeah.
And it was a younger mountain lion too, so maybe it was no Patty. Anyways, so Sirius is chewing on this carcass, and right behind him, because Sirius raised the wolves when they were little teeny wolf pups. So basically these wolf pups don't know how big they are, what they
Yeah.
are. They're not.
They're not in
They're
their
scared.
body yet, yeah.
They're scared of little pit bull Sirius, who's punked them around for food and all that.
Yeah.
So anyways, so the wolves down the hill stole the carcass from the mountain lion.
Mm-hmm.
They punked the mountain lion for it. Like, it sat there and watched them stole it, dragged it up on the end of the road, and then here comes my pit bull, steals it from the wolves. Now, all three of them in the road. Sirius is chewing on it, blocking me in the middle of the road, so I stop. And I have this on video.
Yeah.
And then there's the two wolves, Tahoe and Nova, watching him eat it because he's growling at them. Like, back the fuck up. This is mine now. And then the mountain lion's just not too much further on the side of the road on the little hill, like just quietly staring at the wolves, Sirius and me. And then, it didn't last long before he ran back down the hill.
Yeah.
But that was some crazy
That is
shit
crazy.
right there. Yeah, it gets crazy out here. I haven't seen the bears for, about a week?
Since you videoed them.
No. They were here more after that, but...
I guess they probably hibernate in a little bit.
No. They're out tearing shit up. Maybe that's why all the trash on
cans.
Greenhorn, yeah.
Yeah.
Patty, you are not.
They must
going out.
hibernate at some point, though, for a little bit.
You would
right?
think so. Even then, that's, yeah.
All right, Patty.
want to see her so
All right, Patty.
Anyways, well, is there anything else, guys?
I think I'm good.
What about you, Nate?
Just looking for a tractor. If anyone wants to come up to our house and give me some good disc golf pads. That's about it.
Trey?
Looking forward to the springtime once this winter comes.
Yeah. Waiting on you, winner.
Shh! Quiet! You're not going out. No, look at him. He's never even acted like... all of his brothers are very vocal. All the other dogs are very vocal and talk. Patty's the quiet one. He doesn't talk. And I'm telling you,
But
I'm
he's
his
in love
dad.
now.
Oh, I've never heard him do this.
That's crazy.
He is insane in love. Yeah.
Too bad.
Good thing.
Patty.
I'm just stoked. I don't really care. I'm just stoked that I got the male here and the female's somewhere else.
Yeah,
No
yeah,
more
'cause you don't
puppies
have
in
no
this
puppies,
house. Oh,
yeah.
I ain't having no puppies here
Yeah,
for
yeah.
shit.
I need to get Opal fixed, probably.
Who's that?
The little cat you gave me.
The little bobcat? Hey!
Oh, you had a Manx? You got a Manx kitty?
Get back. He's going to rip the cord right down. Go lay down. Oh, this is insane. I don't know. I'm getting his nuts cut. I am. I'm going to get him neutered.
You have a
now.
little Manx
That's
kitty?
fucked up.
Yeah.
I don't know what to
I
do.
love cats with no
Dude.
tails.
Yeah, dude.
yeah.
She's awesome.
I don't know what to do with him. I don't.
All right. Well, yeah. No, thanks for having me on again.
We're going to go on a peace walk, Patty.
Yeah.
there we go.
Hell yeah.
We're gonna walk him into
Patty's
the woods.
Peace Walk.
Yeah, we're going on a peace walk.
So,
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Matt,
Love you, folks. Good to
thank
be
you.
back.
thank you guys for having me again.
All right.
Talk to you guys soon.
Good to see you for a change, Nate.
Yeah, man. God
right.
bless everyone.
Hey, ladies, we need a lady co-host.
Contact us.
All right, reach out.